Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not, and you're listening to the Potter Than Hell podcast with Steve, BC, BB, and Dylan. But you knew that, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is your last stop on the crazy train of hard rock and heavy metal. So sit back, buckle in, and hang on. Here we go.
Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Welcome back to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is Sonny Hollywood Pooni, your host for this week. And I'm joined as always by
Jenn.
And by
Steve.
And by
BC.
And by
Dylan.
BB couldn't join us today because he is busy earning a living. Smart man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the madness today. Before we get to the madness, let's do a quick review of last week. We did, basically halfway into 2021 best albums. BC, what'd you think about the episode last week?
I loved it. I mean, there's a lot of good music out there so far. And I'm looking forward to the second half of the year.
Dylan, there is not that much good music, but I'm assuming you found some too?
Yeah, there was, we did have not really a stinker in the bunch of the ones that we put forward. I really enjoyed every album that we got to listen to, especially mine, which for the first time in Potter Than Hell history was the unanimous number one pick for everybody. So, really exciting to get that distinction.
And Righty, I'm sure you think the beginning of 2021 was excellent because you like all that shit.
I do. I think we all had great picks. And actually, Sonny, the episode is not out when we're recording this, by the way. Sonny, you will absolutely love, and I know you do love, the album that Dylan picked, and I think you'll definitely agree with his as the top pick that we did.
Well, that's going to be cool. And Dylan, you had some comments to share from past episodes, right?
Yes, I do. So before last week's episode, we had the worst of the best episode, the sequel. That was a really rough episode for us to listen to the albums for, and we got some great comments from some of our listeners. Rob from Vancouver, a stalwart listener, said that he would assume that we didn't have fun listening to these albums, but it was fun listening to the episode. Well, that's great to hear. He's not familiar with the Twisted Sister album, but totally agrees with Generation Swine and Undercover as the worst albums for Motley Crue and Ozzy. He thinks that Music from Another Dimension is worse than Just Push Play, though. 18 minutes longer, 15 songs, and half of those are ballady. He just finds it harder to get through that album than Just Push Play. I haven't listened to Music from Another Dimension fully through, so I just kind of went with my gut feeling on that. But
it was everyone's individual what you thought. So, and if you weren't familiar with it,
Yeah. And then Daniel Peoples also commented that Generation Swine is definitely the worst out of these, so good job, BC. Followed by Just Push Play and Undercover tied for equal blah. Love is for Suckers is really good and has been a favorite of his since he first heard it 30-some years ago. It is a bottom Twisted Sister record, but he could never put it in a worst category, not with so many other bands that have so much garbage in their catalog. So I agree with that statement. I liked Love is for Suckers personally, but it is definitely a lower tier album for Twisted Sister.
I do too. I just thought they should have left it be a Dee Snider solo album, and it would have been better, and just get back to Twisted Sister. I think they would have lasted longer if they did that.
I liked Hot Love. For some reason, it's super catchy. It's one of my favorite Twisted Sister songs.
I've heard you love Hot Love.
Yeah. That's right. Roomy. That's right, Roomy.
Oh God. Well, maybe the Shout Out Loudcast guys will wear you out on a Kiss cruise. I'll be safe for the Masters of Rock.
But thank you for commenting, everybody. And if you want to comment and talk to us about the episode, feel free to do so on our Facebook page. Back to you, Sonny.
Alrighty, so let's do what we are listening to. Jen, what are you listening to lately? I'm scared.
Me too.
No, this isn't scary. So I had a 13-hour drive home from South Carolina last week, and I listened to the new Mammoth WVH, and it is an awesome, awesome album. I'm really proud of Wolfie. He went out there on his own. I'm sure he had some help from his father, and no, you don't think so? No help?
No, he said he wanted to do it all himself.
But amazing. I mean, he's a great singer, guitars, drums, everything. I'm truly amazed. And I just want to say my favorite song on that album is You're to Blame, because I will erase you. That's all I got.
All right. BC, how about you?
I'm still kicking the blackberry smoke. I just picked up a cowboy hat today.
Where is it?
I'm going to bring that on the cruise. I'm saving it for the cruise.
All right.
That and some older shit with Lily Axe and Hurricane Alice, a little mix of 80s underground.
Hurricane Alice. I got that album. It's pretty good.
It is.
Dylan, how about you?
I was happy to find out that Crowbot, a band that was on my Best of 2019 list, just put out an EP, Rat Child. Great four-track EP. Frankie Bello from Anthrax features on the first track, so that had me right from the get-go. Just a really great 4 tracks. None of the songs are bad. One of the songs I was a little nervous about as it was starting. I'm like, okay, this is a little meh, but then it kicks in and I lost all doubt in it. So, Rat Child by Crowbot, this band cannot miss.
And Righty, how about you?
All right, the other day I was sitting home and I just felt in the mood for Whitesnake, so I threw in the Whitesnake '87 album. Always great, no skippers on there for me. Absolutely love it. And Sonny, you will be very, very glad to know that the new Halloween album is fucking excellent. It's great, self-titled by the way. And the new Styx album came out that I'm really enjoying. And then there's a new album that came out. It's called the band's called Social Disorder. It's called Love to Be Hated, and that's like a mishmash of like a supergroup kind of thing with like guys from Roberts-Veina and LA Guns and different bands, DC4, different bands like that. And I don't know, it didn't hit me right away when I heard when they released an early track. It actually ends up being the opening track of the album. But then I figured, I'll give it a shot, and it really has grown on me. So it's really good. Social Disorder, Love to Be Hated.
Yeah, for me, I know their love-hate. No, I wasn't listening to actual love-hate. I actually hate love-hate. But the band Buck Cherry, some people love them, some people hate them. I love them. They're one of my top 50 bands of all time. They've got some stuff I don't listen to as much, but there's probably a good 75 to 100 songs that I absolutely love by Buck Cherry. So I've been on a big Buck Cherry kick lately, and they got a new album coming out, I believe, this Friday, or by the time this comes out, last Friday, called Hellbound. So you should check that out, because I've heard the initial pressing. It was great. All right, so Jen's listening to Mammoth, WVH. I'm pulling for Wolfie too, but I listened to that album and I thought it was meh. Sorry.
Of course you did.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fight!
BC's listening to Blackberry Smoke, Lillian Axe, and Hurricane Alice. Dylan's got Rat Child EP by Crowbot. And Steve-O's listening to Whitesnake '87, Halloween for some strange reason. Styx didn't make it no better. And then Social Disorder. And I am listening to Buck Cherry. That is one group of folks in a car that would not get along. That's what that is.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
All right, so before we get to the topic at hand, I want to do one of my random thoughts.
The Potter Than Hell podcast presents Random Thoughts with Sonny Hollywood Pooni.
So I was thinking about this the other day. For my job, every Monday, I have to go shop the competition. And at Target, I have an aisle that I absolutely walk down every time I'm at Target. No matter who I'm with, no matter how long I'm in the store, for some reason, I have to walk down this aisle every single time. Do you guys have an aisle at Target that you walk down every single time? I will share mine. It is actually the Hot Wheel aisle. And it's all because when I was young, my parents were like, we don't got money for that. We don't got money for that. We wouldn't got money for that. And I used to have all these racetracks, and I always wanted more cars for my racetracks, but my parents would never get them for me. So when I got older, I used to spend my allowance in the Hot Wheel aisle. And to this day, at 51 years old, I have to walk down the Hot Wheel aisle every single time. Righty, how about you?
I don't know why, it's very weird, and I do it in Target, I do it in every store I go into. I always walk down the office supply aisle. I don't know why. I always look at the notebooks and the pens and markers and shit. I don't know why, and I usually always buy something too. I have probably 100 fucking gel pens at the house, and I got little notepads and post-it notes and everything all over the place. And it's always that. It's always whatever store. It's always the office supply aisle.
Jen, how about you? Leave the lady part stuff out of it.
I really don't care about lady stuff. Like makeup, I don't go through those aisles, or hair stuff. I really don't. Is it weird that I've only been in Target twice? Is that weird to you?
Like this week?
No, ever.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh my God.
And I've never been in Kohl's.
But you do go to... Oh.
Don't tell me you're a Walmart person.
I don't actually go shopping inside a store anymore.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Wow.
I buy everything online. But I do go to
From
Sam's
Kohl's, right?
Club.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Buy in
I do
bulk.
go to Sam's Club, and yeah, we buy in bulk. And I'm like Steve. I like to go through the office supply aisle just to find out if there's something new I can put at my desk. But really, I don't go shopping much.
Wow. Dylan, how about you?
Before the pandemic, I was a huge Target goer. I have a route that I go in Target actually. I go down the main, the opening, lane from the doors. I check out the men's graphic tees. Usually I'll find something. Then I'll take a Roger and I'll go down and I'll look through the action figure aisle, the board game aisle, and then the video game aisle. And those are the aisles that I go down every time with Target. If you look at my desk at work and my home desk, I have a shit ton of Funko Pops and action figures and comic books that I hang up and put everywhere, just so I have something interesting to look at while I'm doing my tedious work. So I'm always on the lookout for a new collectible to add to my desk. So I have a route in Target, not just an aisle.
Wow. And BC, how about you?
It's got to be the ladies' lingerie. All seriousness, if I go in a store, if for some reason I always go to the TV section. Don't ask me why. I'm always seeing what the biggest and newest thing is, I guess. So I always go to TV section.
So, at Target, BC goes down the TV aisle. I'm in the Hot Wheel aisle. Dylan's somewhere between graphic tees, action figures, board games, and the video game aisle. Steve is looking for a red stapler in the office supply aisle. And Jen doesn't even go to Target. She looks for her red staplers at Sam's Club. So there you go.
All right.
Wow. All right. Okay, today's topic. So we are throwing a party, and we are playing some American rock bands. So the idea was everybody pick 8 songs that you would play at a party that was from American rock bands. So first thing, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Thin Lizzy, and AC/DC are not American rock bands. I had to tell that to more than one person out of this group, by the way.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
I wasn't one of them.
And one of you argued with me that they were. Okay? I will leave that alone. Everybody picked 8 songs, so we got 48 songs in total. This time we used Google Forms to guess, so I already have everybody's guesses, so that was kind of cool. So nobody knows that but me right now. And then we made a full playlist, which we're going to put in the show notes, and listen to it for the last month or so, regardless of how painful it was, because some of this is real crap. But anyway, we'll get away from that. So I'm going to intro each song alphabetically. I'll share the guesses, then we'll hand it off to the person who actually picked the song, and that person will give us, a quick comment, etc. So, we ready to get started?
Let's go.
All right. So we are starting with a doozy, American Girl by Tom Petty, which right off the bat almost put me to sleep while driving today, because that is not an American rock song. Just party song. I'm just saying. Righty guessed, Jen picked it. BC guessed, Sonny picked it. Dylan guessed, Jen picked it. BB guessed, Dylan picked it. And the person who picked it was actually Jen. So, yes. Jen, tell us why you picked this.
I'm not really sure.
I told you you lied.
We're not
I'm not sure.
Great stuff.
I think this was a replacement of a pick that I didn't like. And I'm like, well, it has American in it. And I like Tom Petty, so why not put it in my list?
Really?
I don't know. It's better than half the other crap that you guys have in here.
I don't know about that.
Right.
It's a good song, but it's not a good party song.
Really?
Really?
Well,
You could have picked Running Down a Dream that just played. That was better.
what if I was standing on the bar dancing and you're like, she is an American Girl?
I would say there's an American Girl that I wish would play a better song to dance to.
What kind of
I
dance?
would say, why is she dancing to American Girl?
Oh, man.
Awesome girl. She's hot, but terrible taste of music. Wow.
Sorry.
You gotta be able to overlook the song. Come on.
Exactly. I'm with BC.
And I gotta tell you, Sonny, we recorded last week, and as we've been known to do, have a couple beers while we record. So we get home from recording. Dylan goes to bed. Wife's in bed. So I had a good buzz going. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this playlist a true party test. I'm gonna keep drinking and see what songs make me want to fucking drink more.
And that was one.
And that was not one of them.
Oh, okay.
My list is.
Wow.
In a good
drink.
way. No, in a good way.
Oh, I
Not stop
Continue
drinking.
the party.
Right. I got
Continue
you.
the party.
I understand how that could come off as like, oh, I need to drink to get to
Yeah.
wash this song away.
Yeah.
No, that was okay. Skip. Next one. Okay. That was just that was my final test.
I'm sure I don't like some of yours, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sure. I like the song, just not the party song.
All right, thanks.
All right, our second song on the list, Blind in Texas by Wasp. So BC and Jenn both thought that Wrighty picked it. Dylan thought BC picked it, and BB thought I picked it. And the person who picked it was Wrighty. So Wrighty, tell us about Blind in Texas.
Great song. Love Wasp. Blackie Lawless has probably one of the most distinctive voices out there. He could sing anything, you would instantly know it's him. And Blind in Texas, it's about drinking in Texas. Can't go wrong.
What do you mean you got no more liquor?
What do you mean you got no more liquor? See, they partied so much they drank the bar dry.
Jen, what did you think about the song? Had you ever heard it before?
No, and I've heard of Wasp. I've never listened to them before, but I like the song, so this was a good song to introduce me to that band. So thank
Right.
you.
Okay. Good.
BC, I know you're a fan.
Oh, how can you not go wrong with some Wasp? I mean, come on. I mean, it was kind of
It was a grounder for me,
a grounder, yeah.
for BC, definitely.
Yeah. Dylan, are you hit and miss on Wasp?
Yeah, I'm definitely hit and miss on Wasp, but this is one of the Wasp songs that I do enjoy. I think I'm in kind of the minority in that I don't really like Blackie's vocals, but I do like the music. And I think it is a decent party song for sure.
Dylan just got blacked out of the will.
I've said this many times on the
I know.
podcast. This is not a secret.
All right, so the third song was Blondes in Black Cars by Autograph. And what was interesting is Wrighty, BC, and Dylan all guessed it was BB. BB guessed it was BC. And Jenn guessed it was me, and it was me.
Oh.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
That's a two.
So,
I thought BB
Yes.
for sure. Because he always talks about that.
I know.
Yeah.
He always talks
That's why I
about
said
that.
that.
You got us on that one, son.
yeah, to me, it's an ultimate party song. I actually like it better than Turn Up the Radio, although Turn Up the Radio is obviously more popular. This song is catchy. That talking right before the solo's very Van Halen, and the guitar solo's Van Halen. Really, Autograph is a pseudo Van Halen. They want it to be Van Halen. But Jenn, had you ever heard this song?
I didn't, and I heard of Autograph. I know they're more popular stuff, so this is definitely something different for me to listen to for them, and I liked it.
That's cool. BC, I know you like this song.
Autograph's the go-to band for me. I love this whole album. I love all their albums, but yeah, I definitely was thinking BB.
Dylan, any issues with Blondes or Black Cars?
No, I would say not. This is a great song. I do enjoy Autograph. Great live when he's no longer with the band, but when Steve Lynch wouldn't do his 5-minute guitar solos when they only have like a 20-minute set. But this is always a good headbanger, especially towards the end. Like I love the ending part of this song.
If you just said listen.
And Righty, I know you're an Autograph fan.
Yeah, just a great song. It's always a fan favorite. Always gets the crowd going. Even people that aren't really familiar with them like get into this song live. It's a good pick.
All right, our next song, Boom Boom by Pat Travers.
Just gotta mark
So,
myself down for this one.
BC,
Right.
Dylan, and BB all guessed it was Steve. Jenn guessed it was me. and I would have never picked this shitty song. Steve-O, tell us about this song.
Well, I gotta say the version that was on the playlist is the studio version, which kind of sucks. It's a lot better. The live version is a lot better when you get the crowd going in it. I like it. I think it's a good song. But the live version is way better than the studio version that was on the playlist.
Jen, I do something to make you mad? Why are you guessing it's me?
I don't even know what this song is, to be honest with you. I don't remember it. I never heard of it.
Ready to fight.
Oh, boom. Oh,
Boom,
okay,
boom,
yes.
Oh, go
It
to the
reminds me of something like from 1950. Like, it just kind of had that theme going. Like, it was an older song. It's all right.
BC, can you tolerate this blues boogie-woogie thing?
I agree with Righty. When this song is done live, it's so much better. I mean, every bike week I got into, I mean, if you're a band that's playing bike week event anywhere in the country, you got to play certain songs like ZZ Top, and this is definitely one of them, and of course Black Betty.
I hate that one.
But this is, yeah, I have to tell you something later. But the live version of this is much better.
Sonny, on Monsters of Rock, you're going to see Pat Travers with us, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Stop it.
No. This song was okay. I thought it was okay. It's not something I ever go back to, and I always forget it's Pat Travers, to be honest.
Yeah. The live version's a lot better.
Yeah. Dylan, what'd you think about the song?
I agree that the live version is better. I think it just gets it takes a little too long to get where it's going. I don't really enjoy the verses. I enjoy the soloing part towards the middle to end of the song. I don't really enjoy the song around that part for me. It ranked pretty low on my list, but I do appreciate the guitar work in it for sure.
All right, our next song, Breaking the Girl by Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was the first song we have that nobody guessed right.
Wow.
Really?
So Righty guessed me. I don't know why you would guess me. BC and Jen both guessed Dylan. Okay, that makes sense. Dylan guessed Jen, but it was BB who put us through this hell.
Get the
and
hell
he's
out.
not here.
Yeah.
That's why he skipped out.
That's why he skipped out. Fuck yeah. He ain't working.
Sonny, what did I do to you that you would have thought okay, that's okay for it to be a Dylan pick, because there are so many better Red Hot Chili Pepper songs to pick than this for a party song.
I went that way just because you're a Chili Pepper guy.
I am a Chili Pepper guy, but
That's
like
why
I like to think that I know better Chili Pepper party songs than this.
So who picked it? BB?
Yeah.
BB.
Yeah.
BB, please.
Oh my
come on.
God, BB. No wonder he's
I
not here.
didn't say I wouldn't show up either.
He didn't come here because you know we're going to beat his ass.
The only reason that I could think of for him picking this song is like he
To
thought it
throw
was
us off.
a different. It was either to screw with us,
Yes.
or he thought it was a different song, because this is not a party song.
Really? Wow.
Jen, had you heard this song before?
Yeah, I don't like the Peppers. I'm sorry, Dylan. I don't know. I just never really cared for them, and this
No.
is not a party song at all.
No.
This kind of is a depressing song.
Like, Can't Stop's a better pick. No, kind of. Well, yeah, no, it's definitely a better pick.
I could have named 3 songs for them guys, so
By the way is a good pick for a party song.
no idea.
Dandy
The
California.
British doing it.
All right, we'll drop Red Hot Chili Peppers. We'll go to the next song,
Too happy.
Call It Rock and Roll by Great White. Righty thought BC picked it. Dylan and Jen both thought Righty picked it. And BB thought I picked it. BC, if you remember, you actually picked this song. So why'd you pick it?
I do remember picking this song. I mean, I don't know. I'm a big Great White fan. I've always been. I just think it's a fun song. Just like, let's call it rock and roll and party go together.
Jen, had you heard this song before?
Yep, I love Great White, and I like this song a lot. So it was a good pick.
See?
I like
See?
it. Yep.
This is off of Hooked, right, BC?
Yes.
Yeah. Dylan, you're a Great White fan, right?
I am a Great White fan. I love their old school rock blues feel, and this is a great song to showcase that. And I do think it's a good party song for them, for sure.
Yeah. And Righty, Malloy can't pull this one off.
He cannot.
He
He cannot.
Right.
I picked this one correct, didn't I?
He did.
I did. Yeah. And this is another song. When I listened to it, I hadn't heard the studio version in a long time, and there's a lot going on, like in your headphones. Listening to that, like the guitars they're a little offset, which I never realized because I haven't heard the studio version in forever, and it's a fantastic song live. And you're right, Mitch Malloy, not so much with this one.
No, God love him. No Mitch.
Great pick though, excellent song. I love the kick in on it.
All right, next song. I had never heard it before, but Clock Strikes 10 by Cheap Trick. The reason I hadn't heard it before is because I don't really like Cheap Trick. Righty thought Dylan picked it. BC thought Righty picked it. Jenn thought BC picked it. And BB thought Righty picked it. And it was actually a Dylan song. So Dylan, tell us about Clock Strikes 10.
I love this song. The lyrics are all about partying, you know? We're gonna I can't think of them off the top of my head, but it's a great Clock Strikes 10 on a Saturday night. You know, it's just a fun, fast-paced song. I love Robin Zander's vocals in it, and the background vocals are like the "You really got me going tonight." Da, 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 da. And I love the tones of doing the dun, 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 dun. Like that's such a cool.
It's almost like the Final Jeopardy thing.
Yeah. Well, and it's like whenever the clock strikes the hour. Yeah. Then I thought that was a cool way to do it. So I wanted to throw in a classic party song for my list.
Jenn, Cheap Trick is just meant to me. You like Cheap Trick? You like the song?
I never heard it before, but I did like it. I was thinking, clock strikes 10, it's time for me to go to bed. Because I feel so old anymore. But I really like the song. It definitely is like a party vibe. And when I was listening to it at work, I was dancing around in my seat. So I like it.
BC, you're a Cheap Trick fan?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, this takes me back to my mom was in nursing school, so she would meet her friends, and they had those jukeboxes that you put the quarter in at the table. I always played the Kiss, the Van Halen, and the Cheap Tricks. And I remember playing the song way back when.
Righty, you don't talk about Cheap Trick that much. Are you a Cheap Trick fan?
I don't. I do like them. I like Budokan. That was my first, as probably a lot of people's first introduction to Cheap Trick, and the version on Live at Budokan is great. But I'm more of a hits guy for these guys. Like, there's people that like, know everything. I don't. I don't think I think I maybe listened to maybe 3 Cheap Trick studio albums all the way through, maybe 3. And but they're just more of a hits band for me. I've seen them live a couple times, really good live band, but I'm just I like them, but I'm not gaga over them. But good song though, a really good song.
Next song, Cold Blood by Kix. So Righty and BC thought that BB picked it. Dylan thought BC picked it. BB thought Righty picked it. And Jenn is the only one that got it right because I'm the one who picked it.
Wow.
Really?
This is my favorite Kix song.
Shocking.
Dude, this song gets me dancing in my chair. You know that little shuffle dance thing that Steve Whiteman does? It's very similar to what that dumbass in Poison, Bret Michaels does.
It's like the sideways thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And I felt like I was doing that in my chair when I was listening to it the other day. Dude, I love this song. Absolutely. Jenn, you know this song, right?
Can you sing it just to remind me? Like a
Cold Blood Was All You Bleed?
Cold blood is all you need. Yeah. Definitely heard it before. Love the song. It's a good one. I like it.
BC, I know you're a Kix fan.
Oh, God, way back. I mean, that great song. I'm very surprised that you picked it.
Why?
I don't know.
He doesn't see Sonny and Kix
I don't see
together.
Sonny Kicks. No, I really don't. Not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying I never saw that. Good pick, though.
Yeah, I probably like 10 or 15 Kix songs.
It's a good
but Dylan, you have to be a Kix fan because you're living on that side of the world?
Well, Kix is one of the bands that I've seen live the most for sure.
Oh, God. How can you not? If you're on the East Coast of the United States, you've seen Kix.
Kix is like the East Coast Y&T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
I will say this song is the first song of the night to break my top 10. So Kix is just the party band. Like all their songs, like a shit ton of them, you just want to party when you listen to them. So I had to give it the respect it deserved. Such a catchy chorus.
And Righty, I know you're a Kix fan.
Oh yeah, love Kix. And Cold Blood is a fantastic song. Sonny, have you heard their live album?
Yeah.
Not Kix live, the one live in Baltimore.
I have not heard that.
Okay. There's a version of Cold Blood on there where he does a thing with the crowd and stuff. and he like puts the microphone out, and this guy's like, "Cold blood is all you need." And Steve Whiteman's like, "That's bad. That's really, really bad."
That's
Fucking laughed the ass off of that. Great version of it. Excellent song though. So if you get a chance, check that out. It's fun. That part is fucking hilarious.
That's bad. Really bad.
I'll check that out. All right, the next song is like a bad penny. Can't get rid of it. For some reason, every time I do this show, this fucking song shows up.
I was thinking the
Don't
same thing.
De-Rock Me by Tesla. Righty and Dylan both guessed BC. Jen guessed Righty. BB guessed Dylan.
Yeah.
And BC is the one who picked this terrible song.
What do you mean?
BC, stop picking the song.
What do you mean terrible song? Come on.
This was the #1 song on that list. Sonny, come
Exactly.
on.
God damn it. How can you not like this song? It's got fucking killer drum part. It's got a fucking ripping solo. Come on, people. God damn it.
So there.
That's all I'm saying. I'm done. Okay.
Jen, to me, the chorus is just not good.
Is it a party song? I don't know.
Look at me. I just chugged this beer down.
Well,
talking about
BC's
it.
partying.
I didn't even
talking
hear
about
the
it.
song. I'm just talking about it. I chugged the rest of the beer down.
But
You
I
tell me
remember,
if it's a party song.
I remember this was #1 on the last show that I did.
Yeah.
Not the last one, but the
The first one that we did
yeah.
with everybody out.
Yeah,
It
so
was.
I thought Steve picked it.
Can you not love that guitar solo? Come on.
He's not Eddie.
I'm out here.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
He's not what?
I said he's not Eddie.
Oh my god.
No one is.
I know.
Two different styles.
I know. I'm sorry.
Dylan, the vocal melody is what the problem is for me.
Okay, that makes sense. I ranked it lower this time around because I don't like repeats. I think I like the song, but like I had to dock it because there are so many other songs that you could have put "Coming at You Live" on there. That would have been a perfect party song. And you put
know that one.
you keep it's
There's
like
no drums in it.
It's like you keep putting out the same designated hitter. He's gonna get tired, BC. You need to give him a break.
That song cannot be beat.
Righty, can we put the kibosh on this song?
Yeah, it can't be used anymore.
I've kiboshed
I say
before.
we put it into like what do they do with the Disney movies? Like they release
vault,
them.
the
The
Disney
vault.
vault.
They put them in the vault. So we need to put that song in the. I love it, but we need to put that song in the vault.
For how many years?
We'll do it Disney. We'll do 7 years,
7.
unless it comes out on another live album.
This is ridiculous.
Good song. I like it, but I got to give it an X for being picked again.
Yeah.
Sorry, BC. That's a Sonny. BC, I love you, but.
All right, so the
way we're
next
playing.
song, the next song is the first ground ball of ground balls, Double Vision by Foreigner. So Righty thought BB picked it, BC guessed Jen, and Dylan and Jen both guessed Steve, and it was actually BB that picked it.
Oh.
It's one of the best songs of the 70s. I mean, what bad can you say about this song, right? Do we need to discuss the song? We all love it on
No,
the song.
I don't
I
think
like
so. Great song.
I like
Fucking
it a
fun.
lot.
I do not
I like
necessarily know if it's a party song.
Yeah, I like it, but not party.
There's other songs I would have picked. Other than
Well,
that.
if you
Well,
drink-
but when you
If you
drink, that's
drink
what
enough,
you
you're gonna
You
get
do
double vision. I mean,
Yeah.
so I mean that fits the party
The
theme.
double
And
vision
guess.
always seems to get the best of me.
I mean, I'm a
I like it.
I'm a
good
Foreigner
song.
junkie, so I mean, I like it.
I definitely knew BB had to pick that though. He's a Foreigner guy.
If I was at a party, I wouldn't be like, "Hey, let's play some Double Vision." You know, like.
You're not my
But I wouldn't be like, hey, I'm gonna play American Girl either.
Oh,
I would. I'd be like, I want to play with an American girl. Yes.
See?
Play with, but not the song.
All right, so next song, Get in Touch by Firehouse. So Righty guessed it was me. BC and Dylan both guessed BB. Jen guessed Dylan. BB guessed BC, and it was actually me. Really? Yeah, because this song for Firehouse totally gets lost in the Firehouse ballads, and it's more of a deep cut, and I will tell you, the first time that I heard that, the beginning a cappella piece, I thought it was a Stryper song, because he sounds just like Michael Sweet doing it. Right? So I don't know, right? So, yeah, always love this song. It's kind of like a little bit of a rock boogie, but Jen, had you heard this song before?
You know, it's weird because I really liked Firehouse and I've played them before, but I never listened to the song, but I really do like it. I need to listen to more of their stuff,
oh,
I think.
they're so underrated.
Yeah. I think I play more of their, top hits rather than listen to all of their,
All two of them.
yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry.
BC, had it been a while since you heard this song?
No, I'm a big Firehouse guy. I've always been a big Firehouse guy. I'm shocked that you picked it. You're shocking me tonight, Sonny. But no, I remember these guys first came out and they played locally here at one of the lakes, and I was dating somebody at the time, and she wanted to go see Firehouse. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Love of a lifetime, woo, and whatever. And I went, and they came out, and they were like so much heavier than their albums. I mean, they're a band that they bring it live,
And they still do.
they still do. You mentioned Firehouse, I'm gonna go see them.
Dylan, have you seen Firehouse live?
Yeah, I have. They kick ass. They're fantastic. I love this song. I think it's a good pick. I haven't heard a Firehouse song that I really don't like. So they're a band that I think should have gotten a little more clout than they got, because like as a band they just gel super well, I think.
Yeah. Righty, you get what I'm talking about this Michael Sweet thing?
Oh, absolutely. I would imagine him and CJ Snare singing a back and forth. There wouldn't be a whole hell of a lot of differential between the two of them, but great band. And I think right about now, Firehouse is getting to be one of them bands that we've seen as much as Kicks. Because seems like every time someone plays around here, Firehouse is the band that's playing with them. It's like Black and Blue and Firehouse. It's like Warrant and Firehouse. It's someone else and Autograph and you know what I mean? But great pick, great song. Love it.
Before we get to the next song on Firehouse, I've seen them live several times. And I saw them a couple of years ago at Vegas, and I thought they were just kind of going through the motions. I'm like, they're okay. But man, what happened to the fire in this band? Then I saw them at Monsters of Rock Cruise, and they played their two shows on the back end of the week. And when they saw all those other bands kicking gas on stage, I think they stepped it up a notch. So this is a band that probably needs competition around them to really, I guess, fire themselves up. No pun intended. But all right, next song on the list, Happy Hour by Love Hate. So BC thought Righty picked it. Jenn thought Dylan picked it. BB thought BC picked it. And Dylan, for some reason, thought I picked this shitty song. This is Righty's song the whole way. Jenn, tell me you don't like this song, please.
What is it again?
Love Hate.
Oh, I liked it. It kind of, I don't know. It wasn't one that I skipped. Yeah, it wasn't one that I skipped through, so. But I had no idea who picked it. I just started picking names. Sorry, Dylan.
Bimbo Beauty's Beckoning. Come on. Fizzy banger.
I was trying to get a vote for Hate before I got Steve's take on it, so I guess I'll go to Righty's take on this song.
It's great. It's a fun song. I don't love all of Love Hate, but they have some good stuff.
Yeah. BC, you probably love this band, I'm assuming.
I have some love for Love Hate. I mean, how can you not like Jizzy? The guy's named Jizzy. Come on.
Dylan, please be on my side.
Yeah, I think it's okay. It's not close to my favorite of the night, but it is party themed. So I had to give it points for that. There's just there are a lot of really good party songs on this list that I liked better than this. I'm just saying it was okay. I didn't hate it.
All right.
I didn't love it. I'm the dash in between.
That's good. I like that. All right. Next song, Hell Yeah by Rev Theory. I believe Rev Theory is, well, it doesn't matter. We don't have format here. So Rev Theory, yeah, that works. Righty thought BC picked it. BC thought BB picked it. Jenn thought BC picked it. The only one who got it right, actually, was BB because he picked Dylan. Dylan, tell us about Rev Theory.
Yeah, we saw Rev Theory at a club that's no longer with us anymore, Eleanor Rigby's. They were fantastic. I do think it's in format. This is just a kick-ass, high-octane song. Of course, they were kind of a one-hit wonder. Their latest album was fucking horrible. But this song never fails to get me pumped up, and I think it's a great party song. This is the kind of song that you'll hear in like a NASCAR promo, or like as the cars are zooming by. So I had to throw it on the party list because this one makes me want to jump up on the bar and just pump my fist.
Dance with Jenn.
Dancing with Jenn, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, Jen, you know a lot of Rev Theory?
No, not at all, but I love this song. I thought it was great. Give me a hell. I even know the words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was definitely very catchy and I liked it.
BC, the song was a surprise for me. How about you?
I love Rev Theory. I mean, like you said, we saw them at Club here, but I drove out to Milwaukee, Wisconsin on my bike, and they had a anniversary of Harley Davidson, and they played at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I met up with these Canadians, and we drank like crazy during Rev Theory's set. And I always remember that, and they finish off with this song. Give me, and
How do you remember if you're drinking so much?
there's certain things you never forget in your life, and this is one of them.
All right.
Righty, for a new song, this almost cracked my top 10 today. How about you?
Yeah, I like it. Good song, great catchy chorus, and like Dylan said, we saw them live. They played a local club here, and actually the drummer's coming off, and my younger son Carson was there. I'm like, hey, how about a drumstick for the kids? So we gave Carson a drumstick, so that even helps even better. Like it.
Yeah, this is one of those bands that I like the song that I heard. I probably need somebody to make me like a top 20 to really try to get in this band, because when I looked it up, they seem to have a lot of stuff out there, and I'm like, I don't got the energy for that shit. So
I don't either.
yeah. All right. Another Red Hot Chili Pepper song, but this time, at least it was Higher Ground. So, Righty and Dylan both guessed it was Jen that picked it. Jen guessed it was Dylan, but BC and BB both guessed right by picking me.
Oh.
So, for me, dude, this song moves. It is perfect for like a rave, a party, intimate, sexy time.
Whoa,
like
whoa, whoa.
whatever
How do you
want.
go from a rave
This
to a
thing-
sexy party time?
Well, what happens after the rave? Drugs.
All right, I got you.
Jen, nothing to hate about this song, right?
I don't like the peppers.
So you didn't like the song at all?
It's okay. I just
Sonny, remember, she didn't like your get down songs in the last one either.
Yeah, there's something wrong with my groovy songs.
What
I
the
guess
hell?
so. Sorry.
BC, any love?
I do like this song. I mean, I'm not a huge Chili Peppers guy, but when it comes to these guys, I can listen to the song and enjoy it.
Dylan, not bad for a cover, right?
This is definitely the better of the Red Hot Chili Pepper songs for tonight. I can tell you that much. Yeah, this was definitely more of a party song for this list. We talked about this song too, didn't we? I definitely remember talking about
Maybe
this
at some
point.
one of the 200 and some episodes.
But yeah, this was a good pick. Definitely better than the other one for sure.
Righty, any love for Higher Ground?
Yeah, I like it. And what is it? A Stevie Wonder song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, I thought so.
Really?
Yeah, good version. I like it. I like the gang vocals in it. I love that, and it's got a
Yeah.
I
almost doesn't
do
sound
like
like
that.
a Chili Pepper
one
song.
of the few songs from those guys that I like. I enjoy it.
Yeah, for a Stevie Wonder song, the Peppers actually put a little more funk and groove into it than
Yes.
Yeah,
Stevie's version, right?
I didn't even know that.
see that.
You learn something every day.
I did.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, next song by the mighty Toto, Hold the Line. So nobody guessed right. Righty guessed Dylan, BC guessed Righty, Dylan guessed Righty, Jen guessed me, and BB was the one who picked the song.
No, I should have
Get the
known.
fuck out.
BB is like the
He's doing
silent
the shit that
assassin.
throws the fuck off. That's all. He doesn't
Yeah,
even.
he definitely did.
He didn't even know this song.
Anybody in this fucking group, Toto, was fucking you.
Yeah.
I know.
You're the
but
Toto
it's not
guy.
a party song.
It is not
Hold
a
the
party
It's
song.
not a party song.
It's a fantastic song.
It's
It is
a good
not
song.
a party song.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Listen to a song like White Sister. That's more of a party song.
Does anybody in the room think it was a party song? Because I don't.
No.
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 Not a party song.
But as soon as
Good
I
song.
hear Toto,
It's a good song.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. I love them, but it's not a party song.
Yeah,
You're
I
always
hear it like
Toto flag.
when you're going to the buffet. Like this is elevator music.
Hold the line.
Yeah, this
Sonny's
is
eating song.
you're
that
shopping.
was
at
on a
Weg-
cruise ship. We're going to the buffet.
You're shopping at Wegmans and it's playing over the.
Yeah.
I definitely, if it's going to come to Toto,
It's a good like car cruising song, like going down the highway, but it's not a good party song.
it's a good song.
Well, talking about cruising songs,
Oh,
our next song, I Can't Drive 55,
good segue.
by the mighty Sammy Hagar. And to let you all know, nobody guessed this one right either.
Shit.
So Righty and BC both guessed Jen, and Dylan and Jen both guessed me, and BB picked this song too.
Damn it.
Fuck. Fuck.
Wow.
This is why he didn't come.
Exactly. Yeah. This is why he did not come. Exactly.
Jen, this is a good song, right?
He ain't fucking
I
working.
absolutely love Sammy. Yes.
Exactly.
Is it a party song? I don't know. I think this is a
when
cruising song.
When you're partying, you're not going to do
driving
55.
Maybe if I'm partying in my car,
Exactly.
but not like a party.
BC parties
A
everywhere.
Roadhead song.
I can't dance to this song on the bar.
BC, this isn't a party song. You can't hear the whole party saying 55.
No.
Fuck yeah. I've been known to party a little bit and get in my car, so I mean, I can totally relate to this. And I love Sammy. This came off a great album.
Wait, did you just say I love Sammy?
I do.
All right, just not.
I don't love Sammy and Van Hager, but I love
VOH.
Sammy. VOH. I mean, come on.
VOA's a great album.
VOA.
Fucking great album.
Dylan, we're not condoning drinking and driving here. We're just asking about the song. You like the song?
I do like the song. I think that the other Sammy Hagar song that we're going to be talking about tonight is a better party song, but I do like this song for sure.
Yeah. And Righty, I know you hate on Sammy on Hagar, but come on, this is VOA here.
Oh, I love VOA. I think it's a
VOA is
fantastic album. And I think the best part of the song is the pre-chorus. Is just drink my license. I love that part of the song, like the lead up to the I can't drive 55. Great song. I like it.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's a extreme party song, but I enjoy it. It's good. Good stuff. I would rather hear I can't drive 55 at a party than American Girl. Or Hold the Line.
Keep dragging.
I like them both of the songs, but at a party I would rather hear I can't drive 55 than those ones.
Well, now that you say that, I would too, because I like Sammy better than Tommy.
See?
Tom Petty.
There you go.
Tommy Petty.
Tommy Petty.
Tommy Petty.
Tommy. Mr. Petty, if you're nasty.
All right, so our next one, I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett. So for some reason, BC guessed I picked it. But everybody else picked right because when they chose Jen. Jen picked this song. Jen, tell us about I Love Rock and Roll.
I just thought it's a good party song. I mean, standing there against the record machine, how can you go wrong with this as a party song? I'm just a little sad that everyone thought it was me. I was trying to trick people. It's not. I guess not.
That was like writing a big arrow on a piece of paper and holding it over your head.
But this isn't something I would normally pick. I would never pick anything by Joan Jett.
I picked you, Jen, because I thought it was a hit.
Yeah.
Like a more known song.
That's why
I thought you picked it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
I guess. Was
BC,
it way
did you-
before I was born.
BC, you hear somewhere that I love Joan Jett or something?
I don't know. I picture you rocking out to this. I can picture you rocking out to Joan Jett. I love rock and roll. I don't know. I never saw Jen picking this up.
No.
Because
But I did.
you never talk about Joan
Never.
Jett. No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Let's just see if Nicole likes this one.
I'm striking out today. Oof.
Yeah. Dylan, I'm thinking this song's going to be around for your kids' kids. This thing's going to be around forever.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be with the cockroaches and the Twinkies still around once the bombs drop. I'm a little burnt out on the song, to be honest. It's a good song. I can appreciate it. I can appreciate how it could be a party song. I just keep thinking of Bad Reputation and thinking how much better it would have been on the list and how much higher it would have been on my list if that got picked. Because party songs for me, they have the energy.
I don't even know what Bad Reputation is.
Don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Not the Thin Lizzy Bad Reputation, Dad's favorite. No. But yeah, I Love Rock and Roll doesn't have the get up and go that I look for in a party song, but it is. I could see it being somebody's party song, so that's why.
Sonny's party song.
Righty, I got fatigued with it too. I'm assuming you do too.
Yeah, there's definitely a fatigue factor, but I could see the like for this song out there. It's got just the like crunchy guitars of it, and the chorus is, I could see it.
All right, our next song, I Love Women by Steve F&A. Now, my guess is Righty guessed me because of the title, I Love Women. But I will tell you, everybody else guessed it right because they guessed BC, and BC's the one who picked.
Come on.
Come on, man. How can you not fucking put party and women together?
That's why I picked
You
BC.
said Sonny?
Exactly.
You said women?
I did,
BC.
because I thought it would have been something to throw you off song.
Sweet FA? Come on, man. Bitches, come on.
And I literally said that in the car. I'm like, I bet BC
know.
said that. And you're like, no, I think it's a throw me off song.
No. I picked this. This is a great band. It just came out too late, and they came out 2 albums, and the road shattered, and so be it. But a great song, I think. I mean, it's a party song.
Jen, this is basically LA Sleaze Rock. You liked it?
I did like it. I never heard it before, so thank you. But I enjoyed the song a lot. Yep. Didn't skip it.
And Dylan, any love for Sweet FA?
This was the first time that I had heard them that I could think of, and I liked it. I thought this was a surprise for me. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was good. This was definitely middle of the pack for me, but middle of the pack is really good because there were a lot of songs I liked. So, good job, good pick.
Righty, the song's just meh to me because of the vocalist.
I agree. I don't know why this song did not resonate with. Sorry, BC, did not resonate with me at all.
That's it. I'm out of here.
It's one of the bottom tier songs for me.
What?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm sorry, BC. I love you, but
Wow.
I don't love this song. Oh, I love the theme. I love the idea of the song, but it's just I'm like, I think it was trying too hard.
All right, so on the playlist, technically, the next song is Jealous Again. We are going to skip that to the end because on the text chat, I had shared that BC guessed right. He was a BB had guessed right, and he was the only one that guessed right. So we're going to skip that one. So we're going to go to Jump by Van Halen. So Righty guessed Dylan, BC guessed BB, and everybody else guessed right because it was Jen.
Yeah. Why'd you think I would pick Jump?
I think I honestly think I hit that one wrong on the thing because I would have honest to God I would have never picked Dylan for that
No, I was
because didn't I say coming up here
Yeah.
Jen picked Jump,
Yeah.
so I must have actually hit that one wrong.
Okay.
Because I literally said that to Dylan when we were pulling in the parking lot here at Jen's house.
Okay.
And we were talking about songs, and I said Jen definitely picked Jump. So that's a fuck up on the survey by me. I definitely did think Jen picked that song.
Jen, Jump's a great song. Why'd you pick it? Because it's a great song, I guess.
Because it's Van Halen and it's a good party song. I mean, I jump when I'm drunk because I jumped and John tried to catch me and I fell on the ground the other night.
They were trying to do
Nice
the dirty dancing thing.
Yeah.
It didn't work out so good.
So yeah, I think it's a good party song and it's Van Halen. Why not?
BC, one of the best songs of the 80s, but I know you don't like that keyboard shit.
Not that I like it, and this is a song that is never a skipper. I never saw Jen taking it because of David Lee Roth.
Well, that's what I was
BB
hoping.
talks a lot about this album, so that's why I lean towards BB. Just saying.
Yeah. Dylan, you're a Jump fan, I'm assuming?
I am a Jump fan. I like the song a lot. My problem with Jump being picked are there are so many other Van Halen party songs that you could have picked that were so much better for this list than Jump. Jump for me does not scream party song like Beautiful Girls or like You Really Got Me scream party songs in terms of that get up and go, we're at a party, let's get fucking wasted. Yeah, I don't look at Jump as that song. Like it's a good song to have like on a playlist like that maybe plays in the background at a party, but it's not like a song to get the party going.
You
for
know
me.
why? Because I don't ever really play Van Halen, David Lee Roth. So when I do, it's just really a couple songs that I like. But I have listened to them more, and I like them more with David. But
Bottoms Up would have been awesome.
Bottoms up, yeah.
I don't even know.
Righty, I got a little fatigue factor on this one, too.
Yeah, a little fatigued, but it's a song I never turn off. There, even just from that album alone, there's better songs you could have definitely picked. Panama would have been fucking fantastic. Hot for Teacher. But Jump's not a skipper for me.
There's definitely fatigue, but you can never skip it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, next on the playlist, Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine. So I will tell you nobody guessed right.
Really?
Because I'm thinking that everybody was in awe that this was on the party list. So
Yeah.
Righty guessed BB, BC guessed Dylan guessed BB, and BB guessed Dylan. It was Jen.
Oh,
My God.
Fuck out! Son of a
yeah,
bitch!
okay.
Yeah.
I told you.
I figured if
when
it
I
wasn't
got here.
BB, it was going to be Jen.
I told you.
Jen, tell us about the song.
When I'm drinking and I get drunk, I do get a little violent. These guys will tell you how many
Fuck
times
yeah.
I cursed and told them to get the F out of my house. So
Oh yeah.
F you all. I won't do what you tell me.
I didn't even think of that.
No.
That's
no,
basically
no.
my party drum song. Yep.
I said as soon as I got here.
Yep.
BC, this feels more like a BC after tequila song.
Hell yeah! But I
Oh,
mean,
it is.
it's funny. I got here today and I was talking with Jenn. I said, you know what? I thought I knew people's picks, and I said you and Sonny were the two hardest people I thought to pick. I never saw her picking this song. Never. Damn.
Dylan, more of a revenge song than party song, right?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs on the list. I do not think it's a good party song. This is tearing the party down song. Like, we've had way too much to drink, and we are going to just like Molotov cocktail this party and just like scatter everybody to the wind and just like be, this is like the crash the car song for me. This is a zombie killing song to be, not really one to keep the party going. This is like when you've got that righteous anger and you need to rage against the machine song.
If you're at a party with me and this comes on, that's when it's time to take Jenn home.
Yeah.
This is the end of the party.
Wow.
Yeah. This is my party ender song.
Righty, I was looking for heroin needles after listening to this song. I don't know.
Yeah, when this song plays at a party, that's when the fucking cops show up.
Yeah, this is and like there's a couple drunk people that are super pissed that the cops are there, so
Yeah.
they'll throw shit at the vehicle.
Yeah, they're the ones that go the way in the bracelets. But I'm glad that I'm warned. So when I'm at Jen's house here and the song comes on, it's either time to switch the song or go the fuck home.
All right, next song on our list, Lay It Down by Journey. Again, nobody guessed right, because I think people haven't heard this song in a while. But BC, Dylan, and BB all guessed me. And Jenn guessed BB, and it was actually Steve who picked the song. So Steve, tell us about Lay It Down.
Fantastic song, love it. One of my favorite albums of all time, Journey Escape. And a deep track, I think, that people don't know, but it's a fucking party song. I love it.
Jen, had you heard this song before?
I didn't, and why do I keep thinking of Lay It Down by
Rap.
By Rat.
Yes. I'm trying to sing this one in my head, and I keep going, Lay it down.
It's just lay it down.
Lay it. Yeah, I like it. It's a good song, definitely.
BC, I was listening to this song the other day, and I'm like, man, Steve Perry can sing.
Hell yeah. I mean, I figured this was definitely all Sonny, but I can definitely see Steve picking it. It's a cranking tune, early Journey. You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. And Dylan, you're probably thinking the same thing I was. Journey's got a bunch of party songs. I'm not sure I would have picked this one, though.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I think this is a great song. I don't think this is a great party song. It's too mid-tempo for me, and the chorus is like too pulled back to be a party song. I don't know. I don't get that raucous feeling from it that like a lot of other Journey songs. You get like Stone in Love would have been a cool pick, I think. But yeah, no, this is a good song. Don't get me wrong. I really love this song, but it's not like a party song for me. Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
Otherwise, I'll have to shut you down.
Next song on the list, Let's Get Crazy by White Lion. Now, that's pushing it on American rock bands, by the way. I let it go, but that's pushing. Okay? Righty guessed I picked it. Dylan guessed Righty. Jenn guessed BB, but BB was actually the only one who got it right. He guessed BC. So, BC, tell us about White Lion.
How can you go around with the White Lion? I mean, okay, Mike Tramp's not from the United States, but Vito Bratta's from New York City, man. Can't get no more United States than New York City. I mean, this song just fucking, come on, let's get crazy. What do you go do when you party? You're going to get crazy. I mean, to me, it's, you put that on and we're going to drink some beers.
Jenn, had you heard this song before?
I didn't, and I liked it. It was a good song. White Lion, the only thing I can ever think of is when the children cry. So
That's, yeah.
and that's way overplayed. So I need to probably listen to their stuff a little bit more. But I like the song.
Yeah, Dylan, I don't know about you, but I hate that Vito's not loud enough in the beginning. I hate it because I was turning it up, and I'm like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah.
You can blow out my speakers. This hell is stupid.
I was very I'm like, wow, this production is a lot worse than I remembered it being. And then it like pulled up to full volume, and I'm like, okay, that's why. No, this is a great song. This is in the top half of my list for sure. I love White Lion. I was first introduced to them not from the song that Jen mentioned, but because of their cover of Radar Love, which kicks fucking ass. But yeah, this is a great song. I think it's a great party song as well. So good job.
Righty, I don't know if I agree with that. I think it wants to be party, but I don't think Tramp is selling it.
He's Vito's selling it. He's definitely selling it. Fantastic guitar player, great song, and this song takes a little bit for me to enjoy. I don't know if it's the production. Like the production in the beginning sucks.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why they did that at the beginning. BC's gonna stab me. I like it, but hey, Vito Bratta.
Vito Bratta.
He gets points for just being Vito Bratta.
I will say that if we're arguing about American bands, like the Van Halen brothers are not American. We're not from America, so that's half the band.
Yeah, I had
They're naturalized
American band.
citizens.
Yeah, they're still an American band.
All right, our next pick is Let's Go Crazy by Prince. Come on, it's Prince. BC guessed Jen. Jen guessed BB. BB thought it was me, but the only person who got it right was actually Righty, who guessed Dylan.
Oh yeah.
Dylan, tell us about Let's Go Crazy.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to get through this thing called life. It's a fantastic song. This never fails to get me excited, pumped up. The guitar work on it is fantastic. This is the song to get the party going.
Mm-hmm.
It just has that energy. It has that. You're just ready to dance when you hear this song. Let's go crazy. It's just like the lyrics say. I love it. There's nothing I would change about this song. Fantastic song. Had to put in that Prince song, and that was the thing that started the is Prince allowed on the list, and this song kicks ass and is fantastic. So that's why I picked it.
Jen, love for Prince?
Love Prince, and there are 3 songs on this list that I wish I picked myself, and that is definitely one of them. Perfect party song. I love it.
BC, it's Prince. I know you're a Prince fan.
I totally agree with this is a song that gets you fucking pumped up.
Yep.
I mean, this is probably in my top 3 Prince songs, next to Purple Rain, of course. But anyways,
Same album.
great rockin'. Great song.
And Righty, I don't know if you know, but that whole talking thing at the front was all riffed on stage, one take.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Learn something
That
every
makes
day.
it all the more interesting. Very cool though. Great song. This had Dylan written all over it. I know he loves this song. The solo in it is like holy fuck. Like this dude can fucking play. Fantastic song.
That's what pisses me off about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing, because it's like, oh, we didn't know Prince could play guitar. Like, really? Have you guys been listening?
They don't.
They
Well, I didn't even watch the video for the song then.
well, then they didn't even watch the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee ceremony because he ripped the solo on While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
No, that was awesome.
Yeah, fuck.
That was fucking
Rock and Roll
fantastic.
Hall of Fame sucks. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm pissed off at them.
All right, so the last song in the first half that we're talking about here is Lit Up by Buck Cherry. So Righty thought BC picked it. BC and Jen both thought BB picked it. And Dylan and BB picked Wright because I was the one who picked it, as I shared at the beginning of the show. Yeah. I love Buck Cherry. This was my introduction. And, there was a story about initially this song was inspired by Hank Hill, the character on King of the Hill. And he wanted to write, I love the propane, I love the propane.
I saw propane.
And I guess they found out.
Propane.
And they put
I love the propane.
they put a cease and desist on it.
Wow.
They found out. Yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Judge,
But
Sonny, whether you know it or not, I actually work with Hank Hill. My partner at work is like,
Oh god,
he's Hank Hill.
you think okay?
Jen, any love for Buck Cherry?
I saw Buck Cherry when they opened up for Motley Crue, and I think it was
Crue Fest.
2008. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
And I was right in front, and for some reason they did something that made me hate them that night. But I love this song. This is a great song. So I think I'm going to have to go back and listen to Buck Cherry more because I don't remember what they did that made me not like them for a minute.
They're probably saying porno star. That's what.
Probably.
BC, Buck Cherry love?
I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. I mean, I personally, I could throw Buck Cherry on. I dig it. I love it. And then one episode I said they're overrated. I don't know. I know overrated. I mean,
don't like them if
they're solid. I just don't think they're what some people think they are. But overall, solid band.
Dylan, this should be right in your teenage bang zone, right?
Yeah, Buck Cherry definitely was making the rounds when I was coming up. This is absolutely a good party song, and they're a party band for sure. They have a lot of good songs that would be good for this list, and I think this is one of them. This was a good pick. It's not like my favorite song from them, but it's a good party song. So my favorite song from them is "Dead." Song kicks ass.
I love that song. That's a great song. Righty, I know a lot of Halloween fans don't like Buck Cherry. Do you love the Buck Cherry?
I do enjoy Buck Cherry,
Woo.
even though I'm a Halloween fan. I like them. I think this song's a little overrated, I'm kind of with Dylan. There's a lot of other songs I like a lot better than this one, but definitely this is one that would get the party, if not get the party going, keep it going.
Especially with the cocaine, because everybody loves it.
I love the cocaine. I love the cocaine.
All right, since we're halfway, before we get to the hidden gems, we wanted to play a hidden gem song for you. So, I'm a huge Richie Kotzen fan, and after listening to some of these songs, I'm like, I need to get a party song in my head. So here's a song off of his album from 2011. The album was called 24 Hours, and the song is called 24 Hours. Enjoy.
Turn me inside out, then my
All right, so let's talk hidden gems. Jenn, share your hidden gem with us. We should rename this thing Hidden Gems, shouldn't we?
Hidden gem. She's on the bar.
Songs that she should listen to.
Yeah.
There you go.
Every episode,
Hidden
you give me a
gems.
song that I
She's like
should
10
listen to.
episodes behind. We can't do that.
I am a little behind. All right, so it's not really a hidden gem, but I thought that this would go well with our
Party theme.
party theme. I'm picking "Dancing with Myself" by Billy Idol. So I didn't know that it was actually from the band Gen X, and then in United Kingdom, and then it was re-released by Billy Idol. I didn't know that. 1981, and it reached number 27 on the Billboard Dance Club Hot Playlist.
Good
So
song.
you have to know
Dance
that it's
Club.
a good party song if it's in the Dance Club list.
Oh, God, yeah.
So that's my song.
I always like that song. BC, how about your hidden gem?
Like I said earlier, I've been on this blackberry smoke kick, and the last few days in the truck, it's a song off the new album. You hear Georgia, it's All Over the Road. It's a song about just fucking being wild and partying and rednecking.
How BC drives home.
How I drive home all the time, but All Over the Road by Blackberry Smoke.
All Over the Road. All right. Dylan, how about your hidden gem?
My hidden gem is from an underrated Aerosmith album, in my opinion, Night in the Ruts. The song is 3 Mile Smile. Real cool song that has a great riff to it. There's a nice kick in towards the end that really gets the song going. And then it transitions into the next song on the album, Reefer Headed Woman. But 3 Mile Smile is one of my favorite Aerosmith songs, and it's very much under the radar for sure. Because people usually pass over Night in the Ruts when they're looking at Aerosmith's discography. So 3 Mile Smile.
It's on Classic Lives, too.
Yeah. Well, it's a
One
good
or
song.
two. One of them.
And Righty, how about you?
All right. Anybody that is a Scorpions fan kind of knows that pretty much after Love at First Sting, they're very, very hit and miss. So from their 2007 album, yes, they have albums out up to at least 2007. I mean, they have albums like 2014 or whatever the hell the last one was. But from the 2007 album, Humanity Hour 1, extremely hit and miss album. Some good songs here. But one of the songs on there is called 321. Very good chorus. Soul in it is absolutely ripping. If you're a Scorpions fan, you should definitely check this song out. It's, like I said, they're extremely hit and miss after Love at First Sting. But this is one of the songs that is definitely a hit after that.
Good song, good song. And for me, I went with Badlands. So everybody usually talks about the first album. I'm actually going to mention the third album. So this is, there was a third album.
Dusk.
It's called Dusk. At this point, it's still Ray Gillen, Jakey Lee, Greg Chasin, and Jeff Martin on drums. 10 tracks. There were demos from 92, 93. They came to Atlantic. Atlantic didn't exactly love them, but finally they got released in 98. And they're good songs. I mean, they're a little more blues and swampy than the first album, because the first album had a little bit of that, but it was still a little more rock. And this goes into more of the blues. Dusk by Badlands. So
Nice.
Good one.
Good one.
all right, so we got 4 songs. Jen's listening to Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol, Dance with Myself on the Bar. BC's All Over the Road after he sees somebody dance with themselves by Blackberry Smoke. And then we're going down the road at 3 Mile Smile with Aerosmith with Dylan's pick. And finally we go to 3-2-1 and the Night's Over by Scorpions at Righty. And then we wake up at dusk and listen to Badlands.
All right.
There you go. How you like that?
Good.
I like it.
Nice.
All right. Getting back to this supposed party playlist. Our next song on the list, Little Red Corvette by Prince. So, Righty, BC, and Jen thought they were smarter than the average bear, and they guessed me. But Dylan was actually the only one that got it right, and he guessed BB.
Yeah,
this was a BB pick.
I knew it.
Really?
I knew it. He was trolling with it.
That's crazy.
Jen, do you think Little Red Corvette is a party song?
No. And it's actually the first time I ever listened to the lyrics because I had my earbuds in at work, and you can, kind of hear everything a little bit better. So it's not even really about a car. I thought the song was about a car, but it's not.
Nope.
And it's not a party song. But I do like Prince, and I like this song too, but it's definitely not a party song.
BC, party song?
No.
No, just no.
It's not a party song, but I thought it was a Sonny song. I don't know.
I thought it was a Sonny song too.
I can see you rocking out the little red Corvette.
Yeah, I'm more a Dodge guy myself, but yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, slide a Corvette in there.
Dylan, party song? I don't know.
It is not. And I knew it wasn't you, Sonny, because I know you know Prince's catalog back and forth, inside and out, so you would have picked a much better party song than Little Red Corvette. I liked the song a lot, but it is one of the least party songs on this list. So it ranked very low for me. But not because I don't like the song. It's just because it does not belong on this list.
Righty, he sure is dancing a lot in the video, though.
Yeah, but not a party song. I hate the song to begin with. I think it sucks. And it sucks even worse on this list.
Damn.
Wow. All right.
Brutal.
It is.
Okay, so our next song on the list, Live It Up by Black and Blue, was one of the few songs, and the first song so far, where everybody guessed correctly.
Wow.
Because BC picked this song. BC, tell us about Black and Blue.
Ask the rest of us first.
Okay. Jen, had you heard this song before?
I didn't, and I really like the song. I never even heard of Black and Blue, so this was all new to me. And I like it.
You've never heard of Black and
Nope.
Blue?
Nope.
What?
Sorry, I didn't.
Oh my God.
Well, it's a sad world I live in.
Shelter world.
Yeah, shelter.
We're working with her. We are.
That's why I need a Jenn song.
BC, tell us why you picked this thing.
I mean, come on, live it up. I mean, it's a song about just living it up, and what goes with living it up? Partying, in my book at least. Black and Blue is such an underrated band. Come on, Jen, live it
That's
up.
why I didn't know. Wait, are they an older band? Like they've been out for a long time?
84.
80s? No.
Kiss's new guitarist came from Black
Yeah,
and Blue.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Thayer.
Fake ace.
Dylan, this is one of the better Black and Blue songs.
Yeah.
That ain't saying much to me, but you like the song?
It's an okay song. Black and Blue never clicked with me. Like, I could appreciate that they have some good songs. I never connected with them like I connected with a lot of the other bands that we're talking about tonight. It's an okay song. This was kind of middle towards me because it's a good party song, but I just don't vibe with Black and Blue as well as the rest of the guys do here.
Righty, I gotta tell you, I'm with Dylan. Black and Blue doesn't hit me either.
Well, I'm gonna say, Sonny, I'm shocked at you. By the way, I'm like totally shocked that you haven't called them Black and Brutal. Because you always seem to make some kind of fun of someone's name that you don't like. I love Black and Blue. I think they're a great band. In this song, I do like it, but it takes a little bit for it to get going for me. I had to listen to it a couple times. I haven't heard it in a while, but it takes a little bit to get going, I think. Good one, though.
All righty. Okay, so our next song, Longview by Green Day. Okay, so pretty much everybody thought that it was Dylan who put us through this pain.
Nope.
But Dylan was the only one who guessed right because it was actually Jen who put us through this pain. Jen, I don't get Green Day. Sell me on this song.
It's definitely not a party song.
No, it's
Why'd
not.
you pick it?
Who picked it? You?
I did. I picked it. It's not a party song, but I liked it, and so I picked it. Well, you know what? I'll tell you why I picked it. So when I used to be a band groupie, I know I've talked about being a band groupie before. When this song would come on, everyone that's at the bar got up and started dancing. So it's kind of like a party song when you're in a bar drinking, but I don't necessarily think it's a party theme song.
Maybe just a drunk song.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's been a while since I've been in a bar.
Yeah.
I'm not missing it.
So that's my reasoning for picking it, just because of my experiences with it.
Fuck.
BC, that does not surprise me that you have to be hammered to listen to the song.
Oh God, you gotta be. I never saw Jen picking it. I don't know. There's certain bands that As soon as I hear the band, I'm gonna go to Dylan. And Green Day is one of them. I'm sorry.
And I knew that you guys would do that. I knew you were going to pick Dylan, and I knew
Yeah.
Dylan would pick me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Dylan, this song. I'm glad it wasn't you.
Yeah, so I am the resident Green Day fan for the podcast. There are a million other songs on this album alone that would have been better picks for a party set a playlist. This is not a party song at all. This is like one of the slower songs on the album.
Yeah, but the drums are...
Yeah, the drums are great on the rest of the songs on the album too. I do love Mike Dirnt's bass line. That is such a good bass line.
It is.
This is not a party song whatsoever. This was very low on my list because it does not need to be on this playlist. Like Having a Blast would have been a good one. Welcome to Paradise would have been a good one. I could think of a million other songs, but that would take all day. This is not a good party song. And I'm a little insulted that you all thought that I would have picked it, but I understand why.
Righty?
All right, Dylan, I was actually going to lead off with an apology.
Yeah,
I think
thank
that you
you.
picked this song. As you know, I'm not a huge Green Day fan, but I want to say Jen probably picked the song because it was probably I'm saying it's probably a single, right?
Yeah, it was one of the singles
So-
from this album.
It's because of the band.
It's what?
What?
Because of my band that I used to see. They used to play it. That's why I picked it.
Well, no wonder they're no longer around. Sorry, but this song blows. And I apologize for thinking you picked it, Dylan.
No, it's okay.
I know your taste in music is better than that.
Thank you.
Jen, as she flips me off, not so much.
I got blinded by Green Day, so I mean.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand why you picked it. It doesn't make the hurt any less painful.
I was waiting for this all night.
You set me up.
If there was any traffic on the street, I would run out into it right now.
All right, so Sonny, what's your take?
Yuck.
All right.
There you go.
There's so many other better songs.
It's okay.
All right, let's forget about Green Day and go about doing two women at the same time. Love in Stereo by Warren. So Righty, Dylan, and Jen all thought that BB picked it. But BB was the only one who guessed right because it was actually BC who picked it.
Okay.
Love in Stereo, BC, sell us on it.
How can you not love in stereo? It's about having a threesome.
Is it?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
That's what Sonny said too.
Come on.
Two women at the same
Do
time.
you listen to the lyrics?
I thought so.
Sonny, we got
So listen to the lyrics of Little Red Corvette, but you didn't listen to the lyrics of this?
It's a
come on.
It's a clever way in the title. It's stereo.
Love in stereo, two
Give me a-
speakers
Give me a lyric.
on each side.
Give me something.
I never had two women before, but I'm an open-minded
Open-minded
person, so
person.
maybe unlock the door. We're loving in stereo and it's love.
Oh, I
Stereo.
like this song, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not
Stereo.
I did not
Stereo
get that.
is two speakers you're listening to. Yeah, you're in front of two speakers. Two women.
I did not get that
Oh
from that
my
song.
god, that is party. Come on. That's it. I'm out of here.
Jen, you at least like the song.
Oh, I did. I like the song. Yeah. And you know what? I love Warren, and I've never heard the song before. I don't know. I even have one of their cassette tapes. Obviously, I can't listen to that one anymore.
I have one of the 8 tracks.
Dirty Rod.
8-track?
Rich.
There's none in that one.
Wow.
Carry
Dylan, your thoughts?
This song kicks ass. Fantastic. Love it. I had heard it before live, but I didn't know it was this song. And then when I put it on, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, this is fucking great. So I was very much a fan of this song, for sure.
Hell
Made me
yeah.
want to party.
Righty, this is one of those songs that, like, Corey can't be in the car.
Sure she can. She's heard it before. Great song, actually. And it's actually even, they still do it, bust out occasionally with
Oh, yeah.
Robert Mason singing. Fucking
yeah.
fantastic song. Love it. Good job, BC. I picked BB because he's been rocking the cherry pie.
That's why, yeah.
He's been
That's-
doing a cherry pie lately, yeah.
That's why I said that too.
All right, next song. Mas Tequila by Sammy Hagar. No one guessed right. BC and BB both guessed Jen. Dylan guessed me. Jen guessed BB. And Steve's the one who picked it.
Nice.
Wow.
Booyah, motherfuckers!
Wow.
Righty, tell us about Mas
I love this
Tequila.
song. When this first came out, I'm like, this song is fucking fantastic. Love it. I love the, I'm sure you're familiar with it, Sonny. I'm sure Jen is too. I know BC is. Dylan's probably seen it. The show that they do, I think it's Chicago. And it's the bartender and the girls come out serving the drinks and shit. And they do it on there. Fucking fantastic. Love it.
Jen, Sammy Hagar song.
So this is the song that I really wished I picked myself. I cannot believe I did not think of this song. This is the best party song ever. Even though I'm on a tequila break for 10 years. I have 6 years left.
How many years you got to go?
6.
Ooh,
6 more?
Okay. 6 more years.
John, put that bottle back.
That's
Put that bottle back.
That's Miskila.
That's okay?
Santo. No, I can't have that for 6 more years either. But the tequila's up on top.
Top shelf.
That's why it's so high. She can't even reach it standing on the bar.
BC, I could hear David Lee Roth singing this.
No. No.
A little bit.
I can.
But no, I picked Jen for this because she's a big Sammy guy, and I figured for sure she would pick this song. But
I wish I did.
it's a good song overall. I mean, come on, how can you go around with song tequila? Even though I don't.
You're not allowed to drink it again ever.
I don't drink tequila.
I shouldn't either.
Dylan, hearing the
John
podcast for as many times as I have, sometimes you call these songs kind of cheesy. Can you handle this song?
No, I love. This is a great song. This is definitely a quintessential party song for sure. I think it has that energy that you need. It has the alcohol content that a lot of party songs have. You don't necessarily need alcohol to party, but a lot of people use it. And I think it's got the sing along aspect too, because a good party song you could sing along to at the party. Pound your fist up in the air to the haze. The dad's hey hays and the ho-hos.
Can't go wrong.
It's a great song. It's fantastic. Love it.
All right, our next song, Nothing But a Good Time. Everybody guessed right because it was an underhand, slow pitch softball that Jen picked. Jen, tell us why you like Shitty Poison.
I never ever talk about Poison ever, and I picked it thinking you guys wouldn't pick me.
Come on.
I never pick Poison. I never even talk about Poison.
It's a hit.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
true.
else in this podcast is gonna pick Poison.
That's
No,
true. But it's a
no.
good party song, so that's why I picked it. But I
nothing-
really never talk about Poison.
I'll give her that.
Good
BC, this is the Poison I can tolerate. It's well written.
It's not bad. I mean, I can live with this Poison material, but definitely Jen. Because, I've been with these other guys in the podcast for so long.
Yeah.
As soon as I said it's definitely Jen, I said Sonny's not a Brett Michaels guy, so definitely Jen. A good song overall, though. Nothing but a good
Dylan,
time.
you tolerate Poison?
I had said in one of the episodes I think Poison's overrated. I do like a lot of their songs. Look What the Cat Dragged In is a great song. I do like Talk Dirty to Me. I think Nothing But a Good Time is super overplayed, and it's like hammered to death. It was in Cobra Kai, for crying out loud. But I cannot lie. This is probably one of the quintessential party songs that you could pick. So I had to.
Because
It's absolutely overplayed because it's
overplayed,
like the party song.
Yeah.
So I had to give it points for that for sure.
What do you want to do on the weekend?
Not my
But a good
song that I would put on, but it is the party song for a lot of people. So it was a very good pick.
Thanks.
Righty at a rock party where there's going to be women that maybe don't love rock. This song is a must-have, right?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be taking their shirts off and shit to this song.
Dancing on the bar.
Dancing on the bar, taking their shirts off.
Wait a minute, took your shirt off on the bar?
I'm for it. I do. There's obviously a fatigue factor with it, but
John.
All right, next song, Party Hard by Andrew W.K. Everybody guessed right. Dylan, tell us about the song.
Yeah. One, it has party in the name of it. I think this is one of the go-to party songs for me. All my party songs I get pumped up listening to. This one especially. I just wanna start slam dancing around the party and having a great time. It's such an upbeat, energetic song, a real positive song. I really enjoy it. I think he's got a good energy, Andrew WK, and I wanted to share that energy in this playlist.
Jen, had you heard the song before?
No, and remember we were texting, I'm like, oh, I hate this song, and then I screwed up. That wasn't the song that I hated. This is actually in my top picks. I really like this song. I will definitely probably play it over again because I enjoyed it a lot. Definitely a party song.
Let's get a party going.
Woohoo!
BC, new one to you?
Who doesn't want to party hard, especially when you're with BC? But I heard a live version of the song, and I loved the live version. The recorded version, It's lacking something. But I love the live version.
Wrighty, this song surprised me.
Oh, really? I really like this song, but I hate this song at the same time. I hate the Pittsburgh Penguins hockey team. And this is their song that they play when they score a goal.
Yeah.
And I drove 5 hours out and 5 hours back to see them play my team, and my team got shut out, so I had to hear fucking Party Hard 5 times in the fucking game. But other than that, it's a great song. Great party song. I knew Dylan loved this song, so it was an easy pick for me to pick. He picked it.
Yeah.
All right, next song, Raise Your Hands by Bon Jovi. Everybody but Jenn picked Jenn. Jenn picked Wrighty. And the song was picked by me.
Oh.
So nobody was right. And, to me, Bon Jovi's got a bunch of party songs, and this one's got a great vibe. I like the anthemic kind of like party chorus, and it's a catchy song, it's a memorable song. Jen, I'm sure you're a Bon Jovi fan.
I'm actually in here going, raise your hands, you wanna let it go. Yeah, I'm a Bon Jovi fan. I love this song. So I thought Steve picked it because I know Corey likes Bon Jovi. So I just figured that it was.
When have I ever picked something that my wife liked?
You've picked Bon Jovi before.
Not that his wife liked.
One of his best albums.
Yeah, I like the song.
BC, Bon Jovi love?
I love this album. I love this song. I guess to see who picked it, but it's a great song.
I
great
could dance on the bar to this.
I'm not going to argue with it.
Dylan, you've been force-fed Bon Jovi your whole life.
Yes, I
You've been
have.
force-fed by
I like this song a lot. I think it's a really good party starter because it's got that awesome like little build at the beginning, and I love that like fast riff. It's a very, very cool song, and definitely one that you can get the crowd pumped up to. So I would say this is a very good party pick.
And Wrighty, I'm sure Corey has no love for Smelloween.
I'm not going to address that comment.
But you broke up.
But as far as Raise Your Hands goes, Slippery When Wet, Desert Island album for me all the way. Love the song. Fucking fantastic. And Bite Me.
All right, so the next song on our list is Sex Type Thing by Stone Temple Pilots. Wrighty guessed it was BB. BB guessed it was Dylan. But BC, Dylan, and Jen all guessed correctly because I did pick the song. And to me, this is a song that plays at the party right before people go into bedrooms or broom closets.
Here we go again.
Or
Right before the
pantries,
date rape that the song's about.
Yeah.
or
jeez.
bathrooms and get on with their festivity. Come on. The whole point is to get out the aggression before the loving starts. This song is one of those songs, it is better the drunker you get. Jen, what do you think about Sex Type
I
Thing?
actually love this song, and I'm pretty sure I remember you saying this was one of your favorite songs.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew it was you. I remember you saying that. But I love Stone Temple Pilots, and I really like this song a lot. So I would definitely play this at a party.
BC, party song?
Hell yeah. I mean, I'm not a big STP fan, but when it comes to these tunes, this is one of the top STP songs for me at least. I mean, I can definitely see partying with this.
Dylan, I was trying to trick people in this, but too many people picked me.
Yeah, well, because we had talked about this song before, which is why I ranked it so low, because it was another repeat like Don't De-Rock Me. I like both of those songs, but because we've talked about it before with this group,
I was going to say, it was the same episode.
I had to deduct points, so. Great song, though. I do love it.
Wrighty, why'd you think BB picked this?
Well, he's a big STP guy.
Yeah.
He is. Good song. I like it. But isn't this a sped up version of Kiss War Machine?
That's what people say.
Listen to that. I'm not saying it is, but it has that sound to the da-na-na-na-na. It's like seems like a sped up version of that. I like the song though. It's good.
I'll tell you, I'll listen to this 100 times over before I listen to War Machine. And I love War Machine. But there's something about this song, man. And it's not the date rapey thing. It's just the song is, I don't know, it connects with me. All right, next one. Talk about a song that doesn't connect with me. Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. So here comes the heroin needles. Wrighty and BC both blame Dylan. But everybody else was right when they blamed Jen.
Yeah, come on.
So Jen,
Should have known.
tell us why.
I
you
apologize
picked
again,
Nirvana.
Dylan.
It's either me or Dylan.
I'm not apologizing because I definitely thought no.
That's a good party song. I hear this song all the time. Listen, I asked Alexa to play party songs, and this was the first one she played. So I'm like, all right, I'll write it down. It's the first one.
What the fuck does Alexa know?
I don't know.
Apparently nothing.
She's pretty smart.
She
I tell her to
crazy.
play Van Halen. She plays with Sammy. So.
Again, what does she know? Nothing.
But anyway, I think it's a good party song. I like Nirvana.
BC, Nirvana love?
I respect this song. I don't know. I think it's because it's been played so much that it takes away from me. When it first came out, I was like, fuck this shit. And then I got into it and I respected it. But now it's just, it's played too much.
At parties.
Yeah.
It's played too much, period.
Dylan, I got to tell you, the first time I ever heard this song, saw it on MTV, it got done, and I'm like, meh. And my opinion hasn't changed.
Okay, I can understand that.
Okay.
So I'm definitely, I would say I'm the biggest Nirvana fan, like in the podcast.
Hell yeah.
I love them, but for me they're an anti-party band. Like they're very much against that kind
Fun.
of. Even the music video, like it's like a messed up version of a pep rally. You know, like a goth pep rally where like the cheerleaders are half-assed doing the pom poms, and it kind of devolves into like a slam dancing thing. So like it is probably one of their more partier songs, but like I just can't contort my mind into thinking that they're a party rock band. So I ranked it a little lower, but I do love Nirvana. This song I am burnt out on, but I do love Dave Grohl's drum intro into it. It's iconic. Like just the production on it's great as well. This album. Yeah.
Righty, you better get your lovin' before this song comes on. This song comes on, you ain't getting no lovin'.
No, this is the saltpeter of fucking sex songs. It's okay. I don't want to hear it at a party. I hear this, I'm gonna go take a piss, whether you have to or not.
With that piss my
There's actually a couple songs on that album that I actually like really. I like really In Bloom. I really like that song. I think it's cool.
Yeah, In Bloom.
But A, fatigue factor. B, it's Nirvana, and C, it's Nirvana.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to a classic band instead. Smokin' by Boston. So both BC and Dylan thought it was Righty. Jen thought it was Dylan. But Righty actually is the only one who got it right. It was BB.
What the fuck?
I just
Yeah.
want to say that whenever I'm wrong, it's usually because it's a BB.
Yeah.
Jen, you know the song, I'm assuming?
Yeah, but is it a party song?
It's about smoking pot.
Yeah, smoking. Come on.
Does everyone smoke pot at parties?
A lot of people do.
In the 70s and 76 when
Well,
it
I
came out,
guess
they
I
did.
went to lame parties.
Back in the day.
I don't know.
Not the
I
current
just
party
didn't.
today, but.
I like the song. I just didn't think it was a party song.
I don't even. Have your parents even met in 1976?
Get your feet to the floor, everybody rock and roll.
Well, yeah. I
You've
was
got
born in
nothing to
77.
lose, just the rhythm and blues.
Oh, right.
That's all, yeah.
That doesn't make me want to party.
That's that. Those are get your feet to the floor. That's get on the dance floor.
Get the fuck out there.
BC classic rock, right?
I love Boston. I mean, classic tune from Boston. How can you not go wrong? I mean, I like it. Good tune.
Dylan, was Boston being played at high school parties and college parties?
No.
No, but we did. Boston was played in certain situations, but I mean I fucking love this song. I do like want to get up and like dance to it. So I think it's a good party song. It's very high up on my list. So I enjoyed it quite a bit because it's Boston. It's one of their best songs.
Righty, I know you're a Boston fan.
Love it. Great song. One of the best songs on one of the best debut albums of all times. Can't go wrong with it. I knew this had BB written all over it. I know he loves those guys too.
Okay, next song, Soul Creek by Blackstone Cherry. Dylan and Jen both guessed it was BC, but Righty and BC actually guessed correctly because BB picked the song.
Every time.
Goddamn, BB.
Every time.
Jen, had you ever heard this Soul Creek song?
No, I never even heard of Blackstone Cherry, but I really liked it. So, do they have a lot of great stuff out?
Some.
No.
Some.
All right.
Some.
Some. I like this one though. This is a good song.
Like Southern hard rock.
Yeah.
BC, I had tried Blackstone Cherry before, didn't like it, but I did like this song. How about you?
How can you not love? I love this band. I mean, I've loved these guys since they first came out. I'm a big Southern rock person. That's why I got the cowboy hat today.
Did you really buy a cowboy hat?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, God.
You're going to see it on the cruise, motherfucker.
Have a big turkey feather in it?
No turkey feather, but cowboy hat. Yeah, I love Blackstone Cherry.
I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
What? You don't like Blackstone Cherry?
With the cowboy hat, I mean.
Oh, come on. If I can drink enough beer, you love everything.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see how you wear it.
Dylan, does this Southern rock stuff resonate with you?
Some of it does. This song for some reason did not. I didn't vibe with it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was just fatigued from listening to the rest of the list, because this one was like a later song for me. But like I wasn't feeling party from it. I wasn't really feeling the song that much. Like, I'm sorry to say, this is one of my lower songs.
Oh my God, you don't hear the moonshine?
No, I don't know. It does not. This isn't the party I want to be at.
Righty, ain't nothing wrong with Moonshine. You like the song?
It's not. You know what? It's not bad. I mean, there's definitely better Blackstone Cherry songs he could have picked they're more party than this one. This one's kind of middle of the road for me. It's kind of a sleeper. It took me a couple times to like, okay, you know, the vibe was good as it went along, but like it didn't hit me right away. But I mean, good song, but there's way more better Blackstone Cherry songs that could have been more party than this.
Our next song, Stone Dead Drunk Again, by the Rocks Gang. Of course, it's got to have 2 X's. And everybody guessed right because, of course, BC would pick this band. So, BC, tell us about the Rocks 2 X's gang.
The Rocks Gang, come on, this band fucking kicks ass out of Florida. What clarifies partying back in the day as stone dead drunk? Because you're always drunk, you're always stoned back in the day. It's just a fun song, I mean, and a fun band.
Jen, had you heard of this song?
No, but sing something to me.
Stone dead drunk again.
The bottle's my best friend.
I do believe I've seen better days.
And Jen, believe it or not, that was a better version than what was on.
Hell yeah!
I don't know why I'm not remembering it. So,
That's how good it was.
like that's how good it was.
That's
I
it,
don't
I'm out of
remember
here.
it. Sorry.
I'm walking them.
Dylan, you've heard a lot of Rocks Gang nowadays.
I have not heard a lot of Rocks Gang, but I didn't mind the song. I thought it was good. This was another one that was like in the middle for me. I thought it was a good example of a party song, and I thought it was a decent tune. So, did not mind it at all.
Righty, how about you?
I like it because actually, BC and I were not friends at the time, but we both actually partied with these guys while they were doing the demos for this album.
Yep.
Just up the road from us here, and I like it. I think it's good, but like I like because I have a soft spot for it because like we did party with these guys while they were actually recording these songs.
Local.
Really?
Up in Simpson.
What?
Yeah, you know where Scotch's funeral home is? That used to be recording
Where
studio.
Rogers?
Get out of
Used to
here.
be a recording studio.
Carl did their demos.
Carl Kinney.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, you learn something every day.
Wow,
And you
that's
forgot
two
their
things.
song.
You
Yeah, I
forgot their
did.
song.
But I have it at number 23 in my list. We were
What?
counting that way, so that means it was better
See?
than other ones.
That's in the top half of the 48.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, okay.
I guess I
Top,
liked it
top 50
Just
percentile.
when I was
okay,
doing it.
okay, I'll give you that much.
All right. A great party song is next. Summertime Girls by Y&T. Jen was trying to think that BB picked this song. Everybody else thought I picked the song, and actually everybody was wrong because Dylan actually picked the song.
Wow.
Get
So-
the fuck out! I'm sorry, I'm leaving.
BC's like speechless tonight.
Fucking, I'm totally off all night long. Jesus Christ.
Dylan, tell us about Summertime Girls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
blinded by
is
the
just
paint.
like this is a perfect summer party song for me. The chorus is just so catchy. I love the harmonies that go on in it. It's that upbeat party song that you want. That'll keep the party going. Like, and thinking about summertime girls, you're partying with them. And I knew everybody was going to go for Sonny because Sonny's the Y&T guy, so that's why I was sprinting to get my list out so that I could get it in there. I'm glad I fooled everybody. Great song, though. I love it.
Yeah, what I normally do when the list comes to me is I'll have like 15 songs to pick from, and then as you guys pick stuff that would have been on my list, I just cross it out, and I easily get left with 8. And Sometimes Girls was on the list, because I was thinking about throwing people out, because I'm always saying, this is not the only Y&T song, you jerk. Yeah, it worked out anyway. Jen, you got to know this song, right?
I definitely know it. Definitely a good party song. Definitely a good summer song. Yeah. Good pick.
Thank you.
BC, this is not usually the song that you would give somebody if they're a new Y&T fan. This wouldn't be the first song you give them, would it be?
In my book, no. But overall, I mean, for being a hit, it's one of those hits that no matter how many times you hear it, you do not get sick of it. So I give it, I for sure thought Sonny would be putting a Y&T flag up. I'm getting burned big time in this episode with the flags.
And Righty, when was the last time you saw this video?
I don't know, 15 years ago, easily.
On a TV?
Because Meniketti wearing those short shorts, it's worth another watch.
I'll take your word for it. Maybe that's why I'm trying to block it out. But and it's interesting that you asked BC that, if this was a song that you would give someone to introduce a Y&T. Now, I would if I was giving a list to Jen and saying, hey, listen to this song, you will like these guys.
Trying to get them in.
I think that someone like Jen would gravitate more to this song rather than, hey, Jen, here's Black Tiger, listen to this song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has that more the pop sensibility, and but I would definitely, I don't know. I know it's cliche, but probably Mean Street could be the song I would like give someone a rock fan to listen to Y&T. But Summertime Girls is a fantastic song. It's got that vibe, and you're right, Jen. It definitely does have that summertime vibe. And I should have known. I did pick Sonny, but I should have known that it wasn't him. Dylan would have been my second guess for it.
So, talking about Dylan, the next song is The Anthem by Good Charlotte, and everybody guessed Dylan, and it was Dylan. So, Dylan is better than Green Day, if that's saying anything.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I picked this song was because this song was literally in like every early 2000s like college party movie. Like during the party, they would be playing this song, like Accepted. Like I think it's in. It probably was in one of the American Pies. Like this was like one of the songs that was just like always representing this is a party. So I kind of had to throw it on there. I'm not a major Good Charlotte fan. I like their first album, but I wanted to throw this one on there because to give a little more diversity and show because there's different songs for different parties, and this one's for like the early 2000s like jock party where they're doing kegers and doing keg stands and shit like that. So that's why I threw it in there.
Jen, had you ever heard this song?
Absolutely. I think me and Dylan kind of have the same music taste because, we're only 17 years apart, which really isn't that much. So, but I always forget that Good Charlotte sings this song. I don't know why. I always think it's somebody else. But I love this song. I can actually picture myself at a party, throwing my hands up, dancing around, singing on a bar, whichever. But...
And
it's a good song.
Fun fact, the lead singer of Good Charlotte is married to Nicole Richie.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Nicole Richie?
Oh, Lionel Richie's dad?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Adopted.
Yeah, okay.
Adopted
All right.
father, yes.
See,
but she was
kinda knew that.
she was best friends with Paris Hilton, was like what
Oh, that's one.
like kind of a
my kids.
Hang around.
BC, could you name another Good Charlotte song?
Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous?
Not off the top of my head, but I've heard these guys, and I can respect these guys for the time frame and what they do, and I can see the song being a total party song. But not too bad overall.
Righty, when I heard the song, I'm like, oh, I know this song. Who the hell is Good Charlotte?
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know it was Good Charlotte.
I was like, sorry, Dylan, I love you, but
This isn't
this
like my
song
favorite song or anything.
fucking sucks, number one. And the only thing worse than Green Day is a band trying to sound like and be Green Day. And that's this song. I don't know why this song, I'm like, and I apologize, and I feel bad for being right about it. It's just not good.
I mean, like I said, the reason why I put it on the list was because, like, for me, it was just like always like the party song.
I only ever heard it before.
No, movies.
Definitely
movies.
Yeah, like it would always be playing.
in a party scene.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm with Dylan.
So that's why I picked up.
All right, our next
Yeah,
song,
that's what it
Tomorrow Night by Steel Panther. BC, Jen, and BB all thought it was Righty. Righty thought it was BB, and everybody was wrong because Dylan picked this song too.
Get the fuck out!
Are you kidding me?
I'm out of here. I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore.
I love how this is like this is the precursor to the party song.
Get the fuck out!
But it's still like I could still party to it. I just love how it's like, I'm going to a party tomorrow night, but tonight I'm gonna jerk off. Like it's funny. This is a Steel Panther song I can get behind because it's like the joke's on him that like he's playing Angry Birds, like it's funny.
Time to burp the worm.
Yeah, so I had to throw out Steel Panther there. I knew everybody was gonna think it was BB, so that was another reason why I picked that. But
Wow.
yeah.
So I'm listening to the song, and I'm like, Jen thought that Car Wash was a porn song. Jen, how about this song?
Hated it. It's a porn song. Hated it. This was the song in the text that I actually meant.
No, okay.
Right?
Well, it was still me.
It was still you. Yeah, no, I don't like it. That's all I have to say. I don't like it at all. But I can
BC,
see where others would like it.
BC, the riff is basically Judas Priest.
True, but I don't know.
You can't get over the Dylan picked it.
I can't get over Dylan picked
Me
it.
too. Me too.
Steve or BB, but never Dylan.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm going to sit down here.
Jen, if it makes you feel any better, I have a 34 on the list.
Yeah, I have it at 40.
What?
I don't like it.
Righty, I was thinking, why would anybody go to a party so they can jerk off? I don't understand.
Well, because
I don't know.
Well, it's before
It's
the
called
party.
prep. I guess it's pre-gaming. I guess. Fun song. I like the middle part where Charlie Sheen's upstairs winning. I like that part. I think they're a fun band.
they have a lot of other vulgar, I'm just going to call them vulgar
Yeah,
songs.
no.
They do, but they're a
Yeah.
parody band. It's meant to be
Yeah,
fun.
I
Take it
know.
with a
That's
not
just-
a grain of salt, like a
it's-
mouthful of fucking
It's just
salt.
not me.
Well, I mean, like if you look at 80s,
The first year they
bands,
played M3,
like they're
people
just
were walking out like crazy.
they're just taking like the lyrics from 80s bands and like amping it up
Yeah.
like maybe 5 times because some of the late 80s lyrics are also pretty cringy.
Yeah, goddamn.
What's the one song that's really bad?
Fat Girl. We literally saw them and they were singing Fat Girl with
Gang-
two fat girls and they're like, fuck you,
Gang
fuck
Bang
you.
at
They
the
flipped
Old
them off and
Folks'
fucking
Fucking
left.
flipping out there.
17
Freaking
Girls
out.
on
No
the
idea
Road.
what they were about.
I like drugs, but they don't like me.
There's definitely something
Supersonic
that,
Sex
like,
Machine.
like that.
And I will say, actually, they played on Kiss Cruise 7. And my wife actually enjoyed them.
What?
Like I think
Granza
musically they're
fucking
good,
hates
but,
them.
Like I think
Granza fucking hates them.
I do think sometimes that they don't go in the direction that I want them to go with their parody. Like the joke isn't like I love when the joke's on them, but not when like it's like I don't know. But anyways,
Not when they're singing Fat Girls to Fat Girls?
That's fucking awesome.
See, I would laugh at that.
All right, so Autograph makes a second appearance with Turn Up the Radio. Every party between 86 and 82 probably had this song in rotation. BC, Dylan, and BB all thought Jen picked it, and Jen thought BB picked it, but reality is everybody was wrong, and it was Righty. Go for it, Righty.
Love it. One of my favorite songs of all times. I will never, ever switch the song off when it comes on. And that's all I got to say about that.
Jen, I'm sure you know this song.
I swear this is like my motto. I say this all the time. Turn up the radio. Turn up the radio. John, turn up the radio.
Because
All
you're
right,
fucking
John,
deaf.
come on, turn it up.
No, because he doesn't like to listen to it loud, and I like to listen to it loud. So I'm always saying, turn up the radio. Turn up the radio. Turn up the radio.
Turn the fucking radio off.
Turn the radio on,
Yeah,
John.
just
Come
turn
on.
it up. It's a great party song, and always turn up the radio. If it's too loud, you're too old. That's
See, let me see. You guys picked Jen because you thought it was a hit, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I just love the song. I think it's fucking fantastic.
it.
Oh, it's a great
Next
song.
episode, I'm not picking any hits.
Ask my sister every time
No
she hears
hit
this, she thinks of me.
2022.
BC, blondes and black cars, or turn up the radio?
Both. I mean, this is it's a hit, but by far I never turn it off. It comes on the radio, you turn it up, like the song says, and you rock out to the song. I can see Steve picking it, but it wasn't my first pick.
And for some reason, I can picture Dylan. God damn it, guys! There's better songs. Turn this shitty song off.
I don't mind turn up the radio. I do think there are better songs. But I don't mind.
He would have to find someplace else to live if he said that.
Like, it's fun to sing along to, like in the moment, for sure.
Yeah.
I love the daytime, nighttime, anytime. Like, it's fun.
It's a well-written song.
With rock.
So we go from a party song that was at every party from 1986 to 1992 to a song that is at every party from 1991 to probably about 1996 with Up All Night, Slaughter. So Dylan thought that I picked it, but everybody else was right because Jenn is actually the one who picked it.
Yeah.
So Jenn, tell us about Up All Night.
Well, I love Mark Slaughter. I never realized how much I loved him until we went to see him down at the casino. This is the ultimate party song. You're up all night, you sleep all day. End of story.
Yeah, true.
And Jen's sitting here in her pajamas at 10 o'clock at night.
Well, because it's a work night. I go to bed at 9 o'clock. Except for
Doesn't
tonight.
say weekend.
Yeah, don't say up all weekend.
Up all Friday night, Saturday night.
Day.
Up all Friday night, sleep on Saturday.
So anyway.
I guess it.
And I love Mark Slaughter.
BC, fatigue factor with the song?
Definitely fatigue factor, but in the same token, I mean, you gotta respect this song. I mean, when it first came out, everyone was behind it because, like, there's the fallout with the Vinnie Vincent invasion, and these guys formed this band, and this is iconic first album in my book. Fatigue, but respect.
Dylan, all these bands from the late 80s, early 90s had to have anthems, and this was theirs.
Yeah, no, I definitely do know this. I've seen Slaughter live. Unfortunately, had some guitar issues the first couple songs, but this song I am a little burnt out on as well. The chorus gets a little repetitive, but I do like the song. I think it's a good song. I like the music video too. We covered that for our MTV VMA episode. That was one of the music videos that was nominated. It's a good song. I think it's a good party song as well. So, good pick.
And Righty, I was thinking Up All Night, you don't hear it a ton because everybody's always playing Fly to the Angels, right?
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Actually, Fly to the Angels is good, but I like the groove of this song. I think it's got a really good groove to it, and I'm super glad that the Kiss brought these guys out on the road for their first tour. I got to see them twice on that tour. And they definitely, I knew who they were at the time because I knew the Vinnie Vincent split in the division going on there. And, you got songs like Eye to Eye and Burning Bridges and stuff like that are literally about being with Vinnie Vincent. And I think that was another reason the Kiss brought them on tour with them. And just as more of a middle finger to Vinnie. But they were a good band and they held their own. And they're still playing fucking fantastic.
You mentioned Burning Bridges. So when I was listening to the Spotify playlist, Spotify does this thing, if you don't turn it off, where it'll play similar songs to the artist on the playlist. And Burning Bridges came on. I'm like, oh, this is a really good pick for somebody. I'm like, nope, nobody picked it. So.
All right, our next song, Walk This Way by Aerosmith and Run DMC. Everybody thought I picked it. And I will tell you, I've always liked the song, and I am not the biggest Aerosmith fan. But I didn't pick it. BB did.
Get the fuck out.
I knew it.
This is why he didn't show up tonight.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
Did I have BB?
I'm calling his work to see if he's there.
Exactly. He left it.
Did I guess BB?
No, everybody guessed me.
Oh, damn. Must have been a mistake.
No.
Jen, you remember this song, I'm assuming?
I hate this song.
Wow.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just, I don't know. I think I'm just over it. Like, you guys get sick of some of the songs that I picked. I'm so over this song. And is it really a party song? No. I'm not walking this way. I'm walking that way out the door. If that's my party.
BC, any love for Run DMC with Aerosmith?
I don't know. I can give it respect. I remember when this first came out, and I was kind of like, "What the hell is this? Run DMC, Aerosmith." I didn't understand it back then. I've grown to like it to a point, but I don't know. Not party. Definitely not a party.
Dylan, this probably was at the college parties, right?
So I actually didn't go to a lot of college parties, but this is absolutely a party song. This is in my top 20. This almost broke my top 10. This version kicks ass. I love it. I know that I'm in the minority with that, but it's a great party song. This keeps it going. This is like you said, how I think this was definitely at a lot of parties from like when it first came out to late 90s, and it's fantastic. Revitalized Aerosmith's career, so you can't not respect that, you know? And I like Run DMC. King of Rock. There ain't no higher. Sucka MCs.
I don't know what you mean.
Righty, I was thinking that, if I'm at a party with Nicole and it's all rock music, these are the kind of songs that Nicole will go, okay, I'm all right now. At least, I'm hearing something I like. Like it's got that beat that people love, right?
It's a good crossover. I think. I remember when this came out. I remember hating it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that. And for as catchy as the Anthrax song is,
Bring the Noise.
Bring the Noise
With Public Enemy.
I'm like,
turn it up.
I'm not for that shit. I want my bands to be my bands, and if Anthrax mixed with Judas Priest or Aerosmith mixed with Kiss, I would be fine with that. But that crossover into a different genre, I was not a fan of. Still not a fan of. So this gets a for me.
I should have picked Bring the Noise. Damn. Bring it on. Turn it up. Turn it up.
I'm good.
This song's awesome.
All right, our next song, Yankee Rose by David Lee Roth. And I'm going to tell you that the person who picked this song thought they were being tricky dicky and didn't think anybody would guess it was them, and everybody guessed it was them. Righty, you didn't fool anybody.
And I did not try to fool anybody. I honestly just picked this song because I like it. Love David Lee Roth. That album came out in 1986, my graduation year. Absolutely love it. And the song was released, I think, either May or June. It was released as a single. And a highly anticipated album for me. Did not let me down. I just love the song. The video is fantastic. Just a fun song. And this is like an epitome of David Lee Roth. Just funness.
Jen, I know you're a Hagar fan like me. I got to tell you, this is my favorite Roth song.
I was going to say this is probably one of my favorite Roth songs, so I do like it. Is it a party song? No. But I do like it, so I guess it doesn't
I'm drinking more to the song. At a party.
All right. Okay.
BC, I'm sure you love the song. Maybe you didn't need the assless chaps, but...
I love the song.
That's your favorite part.
I did not need to ask this chats, but when it comes to me picking the song, it's because Steve always promotes this album.
Ground ball to first.
It's a ground ball to first base.
That was a grounder of a wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball. Right into the glove.
The batter literally handed the
ball right there.
handed the ball to them.
But no, I mean, this is a great song, great album.
Dylan, what did you think about Roth, Vi, Sheehan, Bissonette? You thought it was a good band?
Yeah, I think they're fantastic. They have great band chemistry together. It's almost like an Ozzy situation where he knew how to pick the right guys for him to elevate him. Mm-hmm. I really Yankee Rose is great. It's number 14 on my list, so I think it's a great party song. It gets me pumped up for sure.
Yeah, it's always amazed me that Vi didn't really get a bunch of heartache about you're not Eddie Van Halen. Ross not going to be okay with you because Vi is he's no slouch.
He could hold his own for sure.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. Our next pick, yeah, or like I like to say, yes, cubed. BC guessed Dylan picked it. Jen guessed BB picked it. But both Dylan and BB were correct because Righty picked this song that song's just meh to me, Steve. I'm sorry.
I just picked it because I like the talking part in the middle.
I was going to say, I wish I didn't listen to the talking part.
Because I like when he says all this stuff, and then at the end he says it all together. I think it's fantastic. And I remember seeing Kicks for the first time, open up for Ace Frehley at West Side Theater in Scranton. They were on the Cool Kids tour, and they came out into this song. And it was just like the live presentation of this song for me just like solidified me as a Kicks fan. And that was the first of many times that we've seen Kicks. And it's fun. It's like, that girl that I have to, he finally hooked up with her and then he fucked it up. Got too ripped up.
She got too ripped up.
She got
puked all over the place.
Couldn't close the deal because she got fucked up.
Took those
They
Quaaludes.
threw her out.
I just thought it was fun.
Jen, I was thinking if this played at a party, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
And I swear to God, I forgot that I picked this song.
Oh, no.
I liked it, and then I'm listening to the middle, and I laughed. I thought it was funny, but then when I have to keep listening to the playlist, I'm like, all right, I'm done with that middle part. Can I just fast forward already? I already know that she throws up.
You can. That's an option.
Yeah. BC, this song's meh. Come on.
It's not bad live. I mean, this is a staple of live Kick song. I mean, not too bad. Partying, every party, and guess what happens when you party too hard? You throw up.
It was the female version of BC on the song.
Exactly. So I have to give it respect.
Dylan, I was thinking, I don't think I like any songs that have "yeah" in the title.
I do like some songs with "yeah" in the title. There's actually a song by a band called New Politics that is yeah. But I also like the yeah. But this song is okay. It's in the back half of my list for sure. Definitely the lesser of the two Kicks party songs. I agree. I don't think this is really a party song, especially like the middle part. That's kind of like okay, we're going to be cleaning up the party now. The moment for me.
All right. 3 more songs left. You Can Still Rock in America by Night Ranger. Righty guessed BC picked it. BB thought Righty picked it. But BC and Jen had it both right by picking Dylan.
Yep.
So Dylan, tell us about You Can Still Rock in America.
If we're talking about American party rock, I wanted to pick a song that emphasized America, so I picked You Can Still Rock in America. Fantastic song from Night Ranger. They're a band for me that could do no wrong. Fantastic live. They just get you pumped up, and this song is a real good example of that. It's just a crowd pleaser and one that I think would get everybody at the party on their feet.
Jen, any Night Ranger love?
Absolutely. This is a great song. But I also want to say, you guys always hammer me about picking the hits. I see a couple hits on this list and nobody busted anyone else.
Well, I didn't pick
Like,
Sister Christian.
That's the better one. But that's a hit. Turn Up the Radio's a hit. Smoking's a hit. No making fun of anyone else. Let's just make fun of Jen.
Because we pick good hits. Party hits.
Party hits.
Get the fuck out.
All right. I've been fishing for that all night.
She's not being tricky. She's kicking us up.
That's because we're at the end.
BC, I know you're a Night Ranger fan.
Love Night Ranger. I mean, since 82, 83, these guys they can't do any wrong or have not done any wrong in my book. Just a classic band, and You Can Still Rock in America. How can you not party to this song?
And Righty, they just got added to the Kiss Cruise.
Fucking awesome. That made my day. I will take them over fucking Rat, the train wreck that they have been the last couple years, any day. Sorry, Stephen Pearson guys, but so excited about Night Ranger. Top 5 band for me of all time. Saw these guys on this tour, first time I ever saw them, and they do not disappoint, and I don't know if they even could disappoint. Fucking love it. Awesome song. Great job, Dylan.
Thank you.
All right,
Forgiven for
next
Good
song.
Charlotte.
Next song, You're Invited, but your friend can't come. BB thought Righty picked it. Righty owes me an apology because I am never picking a Vince song in my whole life. But Dylan and Jen both guessed correctly because it was BC. So BC, tell us why your friend can't come.
You goddamn right. Because I'm going to throw a party and I don't like your friend, he's not going to come. But overall, I mean, come on. This is, I mean, gotta love it. Going back in time, Vince Neil, 93, I think this was. This is a cranking album. This came out, this album blew me away. This is what I expected Vince to come out with after leaving Crew. This is what you come out with the leaving Crew. It's this album. He hasn't kept it up to his notch, unfortunately. But back in 1993 when this came out, this album was phenomenal. Just a total party movie. I mean, I think it's from a movie too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, just phenomenal album, just party song. You're invited, but your friend can't come. Classic party tune.
Jen, your thoughts on the Vince Neil without Motley?
This is actually another song that I wish that I picked, because back in the day when as long as my parents aren't listening, I may not have been 21. No, I was 21, but my sister's friends were not 21.
Those
and I used
bitches.
to have parties at the house for her and get the beer. Well, she invited someone, but then that person brought someone who I didn't want at the house because I thought they were going to rat me out. So I remember this song was popular, and I'm like, no, you can come, but your friend, get the fuck out.
Yeah, see, there you go.
See, I've not been the only one she told that to.
Dylan, your thoughts on the song?
I liked it. This was number 12 with the bullet, actually, on my list, right below Walk This Way. I think this is a good party song. I wish Vince and Motley Crue as a whole can do stuff like this nowadays. It's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Judging by their cover of Like a Virgin, that was one of the last things that they released.
Not going to happen.
That was bad.
And I'm a huge Madonna fan, and that was just terrible. But yeah, You're Invited, but Your Friend Can't Come is a great party song. I was gonna dock it because it was, I believe this was one of the songs, one of the two songs that was picked from this album when we talked about it last in a playlist. I want to say it was.
No, it wasn't.
I thought they
Was
used
it not one of
different-
the-
They used other songs.
No, it was the first two songs.
Oh, okay. So then I'm glad that I didn't dock it. So, but
As in Duncan.
let that be your warning. If you bring it up again, it's gonna get nixed.
No more sex type thing. Pooni.
Righty, possibly the last good Vince Neil song.
Could very well be, and I apologize for throwing your name in for picking this song.
Yeah.
And the only reason I didn't put BC was because I thought he would have picked a different song from this album. Because it's one of my least favorite ones. It's a good song, but it's one of my least favorite from this album. I thought he would have picked a more rockin' one like Sister Pain or something like that for have a little more rockin' vibe. But this does have like a party theme to it.
You're invited, but
That album is fantastic. But I apologize for giving you a Vince call out there, Sonny.
And the last song we're going to talk about for the night is Jealous Again by the Black Crowes. So the reason we saved this for last is the only person who picked right also won the guessing game in total. So Jen picked Righty. No, wait. Righty picked Jen. BC picked BB. Dylan picked BC. Jen picked Righty. And BB was the only one who got it right.
Oh, sure.
He picked me.
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
Fuck!
So BB was right 47.5% of the time
Wow.
tonight, and he was the winner. He got 19 out of 40.
Damn.
48 songs, but of course 8 was his own. I picked Jealous Again. It's just like this blues boogie, right? Get your hips shaking. I know it's like trailer park party, beer in hand, fried chicken, whatever. But it's a great song. I've always loved this song off that first album. So, Jen, I'm assuming you know the song.
I do, and I really wish I could see the Black Crowes. They don't play it together anymore, do they?
Yeah, they do. They're coming back out again. They're playing again. Yeah,
They're doing
Really?
this. They're doing this album.
They're playing the whole album.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry.
John's gonna have to take you to that one.
John doesn't go to concerts.
John thinks
I'll
no.
take it.
See?
I love this album.
BC's my
love
concert
this
buddy
song.
now.
BC, you're a fan?
I totally love this album. I saw these guys open up locally back when this album came out with for Aerosmith. Phenomenal. I've always been a Black Crowes guy. I mean, they got a little too blue, not hip.
Hipster.
Hipster,
Hippie?
hippie. Thank you. They got a little too hippie later on for me, but I still love the early Black Crowes.
And Dylan, any Black Crowes love?
So I like this song, and I've only really heard like the hits from them, like their cover of "Hard to Handle," but I don't think I would call this a party song. I think it's too low energy for me. It's very mid tempo. I mean, I think "Hard to Handle" would have been a better pick, honestly. So it's very low on my list, but I do enjoy the song. It is not a party song for me. This is like a I'm relaxing song.
But there's always jealous females at parties.
What?
Sure, but
Always.
there's jealous
Women are-
people everywhere in
That's
life.
true. But they're more.
There's jealous
when they're
people
drunk.
walking down the street. You know, that's just how it is.
This is true.
That's not a party thing.
I'm making it a party thing, just because.
Righty, any love for the Crows?
Sonny, I love you, but
Here it is.
not a party song. I'm shocked that you picked this one, by the way. And I'll apologize to Jenn too, because I thought this was you that picked this non-party song.
Why? Because it's a hit.
No, because it's just I don't know.
She
I'm
talks to
extremely meh on Black Crows as a whole. Sorry, David Hudson. He has an awesome State of America podcast. Check that out if you're a Black Crows fan, by the way.
Don't listen to him, David.
But I just am so meh on Black Crows of the songs that I've heard. They would have to. Their deep tracks would have to fucking blow me away for me to like them.
First sounds good.
I'm like, yeah,
Shake it
it's
up,
okay.
Maker.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's okay for me.
So before we get to the faves and not so faves of the overall list, just to give you guys some stats. So BB got 19 out of 40. He was the winner of 47.5%. Second place was Dylan at 17 out of 40 at 42.5%.
Oh, so close.
Third place was Righty, 16 out of 40 at 40%. And then Jenn and BC were tied 12 out of 40 at 30%.
Oof.
I never do well at this.
I know.
No,
Dylan's always.
All right, but listen, when I do the episode of this, someone else is gonna have to do the math at the end
Oh boy.
So you're only going to do half the work.
because it will be fucked up. I guarantee you, if there's any math involved, it will be fucked up.
So
All right, so let's get faves, not so faves, and we'll start with Jenn.
Okay, so.
Are we doing top five, bottom five? Is that what we're doing?
Do them all together, yeah.
Yeah. So my.
Not
top-
including your own.
So just skip yours.
I-
Well, no,
texted that out
I don't
today.
think I picked my own.
You
Yeah,
shouldn't
I
have
did.
any of your own in the
So,
top five.
My top five: Mas Tequila. You're invited, but your friends can't come. Let's Go Crazy.
Yes.
Party Hard.
Yes.
I definitely. Smoking Boston is not number 5. So, I don't know why I have it number 5, but it's definitely not. Why do I have it number 5? Oh no, number 5. Yeah by
Oh.
Kicks.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So what are your bottom 5?
My bottom 5 are Tomorrow Night.
Okay,
Hated
I
it.
understand that.
Yep. Walk This Way. Breaking the Girl. Higher Ground. Double Vision. Oh, and Smoking. That was my.
Wow.
Damn.
BC, how about you?
bottom 5?
Bottom and top.
I'm gonna go with the bottom. My bottom 5 are Red Hot Chili Peppers, Breaking the Girl, Run DMC, Aerosmith, Walk This Way,
Come on.
Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Andrew WK, Party Hard, and Good Charlotte, the anthem.
Wow.
Just for this list is my top 5. There's so many to pick from, but if I was just going to throw 5 out, come on, Sammy Hagar, Can't Drive 55, Toto, Hold the Line, Y&T, Summertime Girls, Rage Against the Machine, but Killing is the name of. And I'm gonna go with Blackstone Cherry with Soul Creek, and Cheap Trick with Black Strikes 10.
Wow. That's a weird list.
Wow.
There's a bunch of comedians.
That's
top
such
Sonny, we have a party at
Weird
BC's
list.
house. I'm going to DJ it.
It's such
Yeah,
a weird
yeah.
list.
What the fuck you mean?
Dylan, I'll let you go next.
Yeah, okay. So my bottom 5, Soul Creek, Blackstone Cherry.
Come on!
Hold the Line, Toto, because it's not a party song. A Little Red Corvette, Prince, because it's not a party song. Jealous Again, because I don't feel it's a party song. And my last place was Breaking the Girl, Red Hot Chili Peppers, because
everyone has
absolutely not a party song. And then my top 5, I had number 5 was Cold Blood. Love that song, fantastic, an amazing party song. Number 4 was Nothing But a Good Time, Poison. I don't like it personally, but like I have to give it up. It's like a great party song. Number 3 was Love in Stereo, Warrant. Kick-ass song, fantastic. Number 2 was Mas Tequila from Sammy Hagar. Such a great party song. And then my number 1 was one of Jen's least favorites, Smoke It by Boston.
Jen, you didn't have Mas Tequila in your top 5?
Yeah, it was number 1.
Yeah, she said it was number 1.
Oh, okay. All right.
Righty, how about you?
Okay, I'll go bottom 5 first. I'll go like worst to, down the line. Number 1, Longview, Green Day. Number 2, Anthem, Good Charlotte.
Yeah, I figured that.
Number 3, Little Red Corvette. Number 4, Killing in the Name of. And Breaking the Girl, number 5. Okay, so with Jealous again, just below that.
Again.
Top 5. I'll go from 5 up to number 1. I have. I'm gonna go. Let's go crazy. I'll do Prince. I'll do Let's Go Crazy for number 5. I'll do Bon Jovi, Raise Your Hands for number 4. Boston Smokin' for number 3. Hell Yeah for number 2.
Yeah.
And number 1, it's gotta be You Could Still Rock in America, motherfuckers.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna have some different lists here. All right. So I'm gonna do my top 5 first. So number 5, I had Blind in Texas by Wasp. Love that song.
Here you go.
4, I had Summertime Girls by Y&T. They ain't getting away from me. I Can't Drive 55 was at number 3. Yankee Rose, David Lee Roth was number 2. And there's no way Prince, Let's Go Crazy is not going to be number 1 for me. So there you go there. My 5 to 1 on the worst side. 5, it's about one step above Faster Pussycat, and that ain't saying much, and that's that shitty song from Rockscape. Dude, I don't know why anybody likes that.
That's it, Sonny. That's it.
Number 4, No Party. More like jumping off a bridge. That Breaking the Girl song sucks. Yeah. Number 3, if somebody would play this at a party, I not only would leave, but I would punch the host on the way out, and that's that Longview song. That song sucks. I don't understand Tom Petty at all, so American Girl was number 2 for me. And the number 1 song, okay? Because the verses were weird, and I thought there was something wrong with my stereo. And I am a believer of having the most popular member having the first billing, like Hall & Oates, Sonny and Cher, Chicken and Waffles, whatever. But the band should be called Hate Love, because that Happy Hour song sucks ass.
Fantastic.
There you go.
Well,
all right, so there you have it. American Party Rock. Let's go around, get final thoughts, and we'll start with Steve this time.
All right, I'm going to say, out of everybody here, I only had 1 song in the bottom 5 of everybody. Of course, with Sonny, it was number 1. And I had 5 in the top 5 of everybody. But, fun episode, even though, like I said before, I'm not really sure what some idea of a party song was for some songs. It was fun, though. It's always... Because... I like, you can't have something that you like everything. Oh, what's your favorite song? All of them. Like, no, you're just a jackass if you fucking say that. There were great songs here, and there were great songs also that I didn't think were party songs. Like if it was like a cool song list or something like that, there would be songs in here that I would definitely pick. But as far as being a party song, like I said, my criteria was I had a good buzz on. I listened to the playlist. I'm like, okay, that song does not make me want to drink anymore. Skip. And that's how I went by my list. But fun. Sonny, thank you for doing this with us. And next time we do this, we'll figure out a way where you can be one of the participants, and I'll do the everyone can send me the guesses and everything like that. Blast. Jen and John, thank you for hosting again here. I know it's way past Jen's bedtime, and she'll probably be calling off sick tomorrow. But thank you guys. Dylan, great job as always. BC, good job. BC's drinking a beer right now at the end of the night that is 9% alcohol.
Like black.
It looks like a cup of fucking coffee from Starbucks.
Yeah,
the dark
so good luck with that. Thank you guys for listening out there. You guys rule. Appreciate it. Thank you.
BC, before you pass out, final thoughts?
I gotta get these words quick. Yeah, this is a fun episode. I was totally wrong with a lot of my guesses tonight. I mean,
You might have been the one that was the most off.
I was probably the most off. I agree with that. I did not see a lot of these. I mean, fun episode as always, but I mean, when I think of party songs, I want music that makes me want to fucking do crazy shit. And that's where I was coming from, so.
I've been there a lot.
Steve's been there a few times, but fun episode. Thank you, Sonny, for coming on, and Jenn and John for having us here
At Lucky's.
at your Lucky's Bar.
Lucky's Bar.
I remember on the Monsters of Rock cruise, there was a song playing, and BC didn't like the song, so he started going towards a DJ. And I turned to Righty. I'm like, "Hey, your boy's about to go do something. I want to go get him."
I'm not surprised at all.
And it wasn't the first time I've ever done that.
Yeah, not surprised.
Jen, final thoughts?
So I think as of 2022, for me, instead of no ballads 2020, I'm gonna do no hits 2022. Anytime I'm on the show, there will not be any hits coming out of my mouth.
Are you really?
Done.
Seriously?
Yep, for a whole year.
You know what you just said?
Yep,
That's fake
I
news.
got it. Nope, it's gonna happen.
John, can she do it?
She's not drinking.
Yeah, I'm not drinking, so I'm telling the truth. No lies coming out of this mouth.
Oof. That's all I gotta say about that. Oof.
Thanks
You don't do no balance.
No, thanks for coming to Lucky's, and I can't wait to do the next show. I always have fun with you guys. Even
No
though you
hits.
bash my hits.
That's
all the time.
huge. That's fucking huge.
I know. I'm gonna do
For
it.
you, that's huge.
It really is.
Not for us, but for you,
It
that's
really
huge.
is. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Yep. I got half a year to plan this out.
Dylan, final thoughts?
Yeah, thanks for hosting us, guys. Appreciate it. Sonny, thanks for all the hard work that you did. We really appreciate it. And you could listen to part of Sonny's hard work, the Spotify playlist, in our show notes. He put that together for us graciously. And you could determine for yourselves what are party songs and what are not. Let us know what your favorites from the list were, what you thought were party songs and what weren't. And let us know if you have any party songs that didn't make the list that you want to shout out. We love hearing from all of you, and we are really curious to know how we're wrong. And it's always fun when we get into a discussion with our listeners. It's a very, very cool thing. But thank you, everybody, and to some of you, a good list. To others, there were some clunkers, but you did all have some good songs, after a fashion.
And for me, guys, thanks for the invite. For the listeners, if you don't know, you can get a hold of me at Growing Up Rock or Podcast Rock City, then you haven't been listening enough, because I've said that enough times. We love hearing from you. Facebook, Twitter, email, whatever. In the coming weeks, we've got tons of amazing topics coming up. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss them. So take it easy. Stay safe out there. And we will see you next time. And there definitely will be a next time.